And hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Oh. Where's Knacker? Is he coming?
He's still walking the dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, seems like we have to chill for a moment. Just
All
chilling.
right.
Just chilling.
Is that a short rest?
Just chill.
Wow. Is that your new song, Kawaii Hawaii? I'm a big fan.
Who's Kawaii Hawaii?
Oh, she's famous. You definitely know her.
You have to send me one of the songs on YouTube.
Yes. Also, I would like to point out that we have a new overlay. Isn't it cool? Isn't it really cool? We have a pretty
It's
flower.
so pretty.
I know,
I want
right?
to touch it.
Oh my goodness.
This makes me want to sub with Twitch Prime.
Oh my god, Twitch Prime! That sounds awesome! What exactly is Twitch Prime?
Oh my god.
Can you tell me
How do
more?
you spell Prime? Prym?
That's right, sir. You got it. It's called Twitch Prime. You get it for free with your Amazon Prime subscription, which of course you have.
Well,
For free?
Damn.
For free, you say?
Well,
Absolutely free.
well.
And how do you do that with Amazon and Twitch?
Oh god.
Someone carry on. I can't. I'm laughing too much.
You link your accounts together? What?
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
right.
Yeah, you get
You
to
just
sub to
gotta-
any Twitch
Channel.
streamer for free.
Free. Oh my
Just
god.
remember that if you sub to Cat, you have to stick around for a whole month. That's the deal.
Yeah, you have to. Unfortunately, you are tied here. I may or may not have shackled you already to the audience. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't
that's
think about
kinky.
it. You're gonna have a good time, I promise you.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not.
I
Thank you,
thought we're
NordVPN, for sponsoring us today.
I thought we're playing D&D today, guys. What are we doing?
We gotta get the plug in.
Oh my god.
Okay. As long as
This session
Nakra
brought to you
as long
by-
as Nakra is not here, Riley will gonna take a shit on Jasper. Nobody will notice.
Wow.
If you want to get mauled by a
my
bear, that's
God.
how you get mauled by a bear.
No one
Until
will
3
notice.
wild shapes left.
Crap.
No one will notice.
Oh, this is the PvP episode. I like it. All right.
This episode brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. In the new version of Raid Shadow Legends, you can shit on your friends.
Wow.
I'm gonna turn into a bear.
Why would you do that? You didn't notice it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
on the
stealth-
Bears team,
You
so
have to roll stealth and deception if you're gonna
Right,
do it.
right deception. If I roll a high stealth check, that's enough. I don't need to deceive anyone. They don't know who
You'll
it
have to
is.
somehow stealth when we're all in this corner. You're gonna stealth pulling down your pants.
Okay, let me just roll until I get a net 20 and then answer your question.
Um.
I got a
Cheating.
net
How it
20.
works.
I got a net 20 instead. I'm gonna do it. That's how it works in D&D, right?
Uh-huh.
You can.
Skill checks don't crit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't crit.
I still got a net. I still got a 20 from 20 out of 20. Atlas, is it 22 enough?
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
And last we left off, we were all awake. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it 22 enough?
Oh no.
Are you just gonna
So-
take one like next to him because he's awake and up?
But, oh my
No, I'm
god.
gonna to jump on him and shit on him, of course.
Are we waiting for
Acrobatic.
Nakra then?
Is it 22 enough?
I mean, technically, wait. So, You'd have to get sneak past Clario for one, because Clario.
Is a stealth check of 22 enough?
Okay, well, no, I was seeing you did a stealth check of 10.
Yes, and then I did a stealth check at 13, and then I did a stealth check of 22.
Oh, we keep
Okay.
rolling. Okay.
Yeah, I said I kept rolling.
So
I
I
keep rolling.
stopped you at your 10.
No! No,
you wanna be
Riley
walled by a
would not
bear.
Damn it.
Wait, that can't be right. But I rolled until I got a 22, as I said before I did my action. That's how D&D works. You proclaim your action, and then you do the action. And my action was, I'm gonna roll a stealth check until I hit the 22.
How does that even look? If you were to RP repeated stealth checks. You try hiding behind like a
you're
small
right.
chest.
Riley's
It's when you're playing
just
Skyrim and you keep crouching up and down trying to hide in the right area in the corner.
Basically,
Ah.
You
Ah,
have to
yes.
bring a bucket.
the
just
thing
stick
is,
on the shotgun.
the thing here is Riley has so much experience in stealth, not in stealthing, but she has so much experience in stealth because she constantly hid behind someone in the previous session. So now she knows when she's invisible and when not. So
I
so
see what the
she
problem is. Riley is actually a nerd that only plays broken video games and applies that logic in real life.
yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. It all comes together now.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Okay. I don't shit on Jasper, but what do I have to roll to shit on Deathgirl? I don't care if anyone notices that.
We don't even know who that is yet.
Yeah, I know.
What if she's cool? I don't know.
It's a 50-50 chance. Those are
What
odds
did
I'm
you
willing
eat, Riley? Why can't you just hold it in,
I'm
man?
asking that out of character, not in character. If I'm asking something
Sure.
in character, you will notice that with my angelic voice.
Why are there
Oh.
two Clarios? Oh wait, no, that's my icon. Never mind.
Wow.
I
Put my
was like,
icon on the
what?
map, and
Are
I
you
thought that
seeing
was
double?
me.
Should we do a recap of what happened last time?
Yeah.
Sure.
So last we left off, you guys went on a spiritual journey through what was it? Rook and Liliana got to meet their deity Tulak, while Riley, Yona, and Rose met Atlas, the world traveler. You guys eventually later on all came together, and after a bit of conversation with Atlas, you guys were placed back in the Wizard's Tower, where you guys found in the back a portal to a cavern. You entered the cavern and had met Clario and Jasper, two Fey Walkers who had just been brought here not too long ago as well. And as you guys started to explore the caverns, you met another chance encounter, D'Amico. Welcome back. And
Welcome back.
Did you already start?
We're doing
No,
a recap.
recap.
And after a few rounds of combat and some foot-to-face action, you guys were able to defeat what seems to be D'Amico, and as he dissolved, and Rose had been poisoned, I believe. One thing that was noticeable was a vein, a purple vein that had gone up her neck and on her face. You guys were then about to start exploring the rest of the cavern when a creature known as the Devgel showed up behind you guys, and that was
Needs
where
a shirt.
you left off.
Booba.
Tell me, woman, do you need a shirt? I have a spare one, but I know it's freeing to have your bits out as I look at my As I look at my man breasticles out.
I look over to Jasper and I look down at my loincloth. Wait, you mean I can take this off and no one cares?
No. Tits out.
Oh.
Dicks in.
Fine.
Yona adjusts her strap.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm the dev gal. Very special creature. You kind of like see as she spins around. She kind of does a spin around. You see the split that goes all the way down her body of black and white, and you see like from her wings, one side is very light and protrudes a very nice brightness, where the other one kind of has like a smoky hue around the wings. I see you guys have entered my lair.
Your lair.
Your lair.
Most importantly, what are you? Liliana's gonna be really kind of itching to touch, but waiting for permission.
Does she do this all the time?
Yes.
I am
That's a bit of a problem.
a half-breed of creature, half devil, half angel.
Nephilim?
Oh. Liliana's
Did you
gonna
say
steam at
you're
that.
half demon?
Rook, please,
Yes.
please. A moment.
Okay. This better be good.
The
Liliana's
demons we fought so far pose no danger at all. I'm starting to believe these demons are like pushovers.
Riley turns to Rook and I'm a little bit afraid of demons. Can you kill it if it's evil?
Yes.
Liliana's gonna like kind of take Rook for a little hush and like whisper. Look, this creature is very valuable for research purposes. I need her
Look,
Can I
alive.
hear
look
this?
over to the dev girl.
You can roll a perception if you want. Jasper.
Hold on, I'm trying to load in my character sheet. It's like all laggy on my end.
All good.
I don't know. Liliana's giving him vibes of someone he used to know.
What?
Yona is just gonna scan.
Someone
Yona is
who
just
is
gonna
quite
scan the faces
nefarious.
of people and judge the reaction to the creature while preparing to throw hand axe at the creature in case things go south.
Okay.
Clario is just
Perception.
leaning against the wall, looking at everyone reacting, and is just observing.
That's
18.
performance, not perception.
Oh, hold on. I thought I pressed perception. Hold
Jasper
on.
dances.
No.
Dances really well.
What does Defka think about
But
I'm
you can't
that
see
tired.
shit.
Wow.
Even with my superior dragon senses, I can't hear someone being creepy.
Nope.
She might be evil. We might have to kill her.
You only hear them being creepy if they're a bard
Atlas?
as a dragon.
Atlas, what does Defka think about Jasper's performance?
I didn't perform.
No? You rolled an 18 though. It was a good performance.
Nah, it was a misclick. You don't get anything, fun boy. Remember, you don't get anything.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's what my
Damn,
He used
parents
to
keep
sing.
telling me.
He used to sing, but people would dig up disrespect graves, so he didn't.
Damn.
Looks
Okay.
at
Oh, okay.
Liliana moves back towards Devgo. What did you say? This is your lair?
Yes. I recently took it over, but it is my lair now.
Who did you take it from?
You can notice behind her a bunch of like papers like sprawled out and stuff, drawings of like crude drawings of the Devgal, as if like they were trying to like figure out what this creature was. But it's just like a whole bunch of them, kind of like some that might even the walls like every now and then we'll have us have like a chalk drawing of this creature. She tightens up her demeanor a bit. Now, I know that you guys probably don't trust every creature that you see as soon as you.
No, even less ones that are half
It-
demon.
It's
DM?
okay, Rook. Don't mind him.
Okay, okay.
DM,
Back up a little.
can I use my Primeval Awareness?
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna waste a spell slot on this, just a hunch. All right, I extend my light arm, and for within 6 miles, I can sense, for a minute, aberrations, celestials, dragons, elemental, fae, fiend, and undead. So, just to get an idea of what category she falls under.
Okay. You feel you can tell that she's both abyssal and celestial.
Oof. Anything further out?
Everything outside what seems to be would have been outside the cave, you feel pings of like every aspect of those creatures that you listed.
Okay. Interesting. She's telling the truth. I can sense
Obviously.
the celestial and fiend blood within her. She's not lying about that.
So
Are you
she's a demon?
blind? She's part white, part black.
That doesn't
Obviously,
mean
angel,
anything.
demon.
I
Oh, then.
have black scales,
That's racist.
a blue arm, and green horns. What does that make me?
Not every black
I
person
thought you
is
were
a demon.
too, but you told me otherwise. She has already said she is part demon.
And
Can
what's
we-
wrong with
can-
that?
Can we
Liliana
just
clears her
clarify
throat.
that?
Rooks points to Devgil.
Can we just clarify out of game that we do not think that every black person is a demon?
Well, obviously, but
I mean,
Okay.
there was never any point where we were saying that.
Liliana
You
clears
said
her throat.
obviously she's part black, part white.
Please let us know
I didn't.
what is your
Rook said that.
what is your purpose here? And looks like gives Jasper and Rook a look to kind of shut it.
Rook will
Clary's
just
just
kind
gonna
of
put
nod and stroke his beard.
her hand on Jasper's shoulder and just kind of shake her head at like, don't argue. Like,
Diona is like very confused by all the gears turning around her. And she's just like shrugging. Why don't we just kill the fiend part and be over with it?
Miss Devgil, please.
That's genius.
What is it that you do here exactly?
Why I read people.
In
I read.
what way?
Yes. I can get a semi reading of a person's true desires and
Rook will step forward. Prove it. What are my
Oh, put to
desires?
decide.
stares at Rook for a second, and she flits her hand, like not touching you, but like in front of your face, like waving it in front, and says, kind of like eyes closed for a second, and she says, Rook, I've seen your people, and I have to tell you, if you choose to climb the ranks of your clan, you will never achieve a higher ranking than what you have now.
Rook nods. This is true. I suppose maybe you can read people. He'll just kind of back off and visibly stand down, standing a bit behind Liliana.
Liliana eyeballing this whole conversation with great interest, but will continue kind of prodding. And Miss Devil, you read people here. And then what? You live here? This is your residence?
Yes, of course. And she kind of like she's still there, but she kind of like floats in the air and lays down. Is there something that you desire?
Oh boy.
Liliana still looks very skeptical, but still with a smile on. She's gonna look at the rest of the party here. Perhaps someone else is interested in this?
Oh no, you stare into the abyss. Go ahead.
Silly. What abyss?
No, just a term. I don't think you're a bad person or anything like that. I've dealt with my share of demons and celestials and a bit of both. But you're something different from what I've seen. I'm just warning them not to drink too deep. I've seen what it can do to people.
Rook just continues to scratch his beard, not quite sure what to make of all this yet.
Miss Rosé, you have been unusually quiet.
He's in
Miss
the
Rosie is going
bathroom.
to the bathroom.
Oh! Oh.
She's just behind the
Oh.
box over there in the den.
She's in the little dungeoneer's room.
Kind
That
of looks like an
explains
outhouse. There you go.
I'm curious. Tell me, do you know anything of outside this world or just within this plane?
She raises an eyebrow and she goes, "Oh, you mean like the astral plane and other planes?"
Other worlds, yes.
She kind of gives a look and she goes, "I know what I need to know about them."
Does the name Eric's ring a bell?
Sounds like a distant whisper.
Fair enough. As it should be.
Rook will kind of lean in toward Liliana. What do you suppose that means?
I suppose it means none of our business.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's not too much, just my father, Dragon. Warlord turned dragon. Fun stuff.
I see.
I understand. You have daddy issues. Many do.
Oh, no, not at all. My dad's quite proficient. Mother issues, more aptly.
Oh, interesting.
Mommy issues.
I'm an open book, trust me.
He really is.
I am too. Anything you need of me, just ask.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Good choice. Mine's green, for obvious reasons.
Good choice. I think we'll get along.
Most likely.
Riley tries to read Jasper, but she can't find any words. He's lying. He isn't the book.
I am not
Are
a
you
book.
sure?
Oh, you poor sweet summer child.
I've been turned into a book before. Do not
Oh.
recommend it.
Oh, Jasper, no, just leave her be. She's
I'm still weary. Something familiar.
We'll look back to the dev girl. So, do we wish to capture it?
What?
Points to the dev girl. That.
Miss,
Her? No.
do you know
Why
of
not?
do you know
Leave
of
her
any
alone.
I'm
demons
sure we
here?
could find a net if you wish to catch her.
Who needs a net?
Dear. No.
No, I mean,
Don't enable them.
but it's fun.
No.
The
Have
dev
you ever
girl
caught
kind
one
of-
before?
The dev girl's just kind of like still laying there, spinning around.
I mean, if anything, she looks homeless. I say we just. Would there be any
Just leave her
problem with leaving
alone.
her in the cave?
We gain nothing by slaying them. We gain nothing by helping them.
What is
Exactly.
it that you take for payment for these readings?
Oh, um, she kind of looks around. She goes, I don't really need anything. I don't take a sustenance, and I don't need sleep or anything. So
So then why do you do it?
fortune and misfortune is my favorite thing to do.
Hmm.
Why is that?
Interesting.
Who doesn't like a little bit of chaos?
Oh,
You're
there
right.
it is.
I think maybe I can read your fortune. Want to try it?
Of
You
course.
sure?
Will smile real big and hold his hand out in front of the dev girl's face. You are strange. You live in a cave. You don't want to live in a cave. You want to come with us. Right?
Uh,
I mean, they technically have a way of being with you guys without actually leaving the cave, but by all means.
Oh boy.
Can I
What do
roll
you
an
mean?
insight check on her?
Yeah,
Oh
I'd
yeah,
like
me
to know
too.
as well.
You guys can roll insight checks.
I am fully believing it.
I want an inside check. Oh,
Are we possessed?
wow.
Riley steps forward and asks, "What would happen if we would kill your dark side and leave the white side alive? Or the other way around?
That's
we're
what
not
I'm
used to-
saying. Little girl knows what's up.
They would just grow back.
Creepy.
We have
Then
seen
we keep
imps
killing
like
it.
this before. Well, what magic causes this? We have seen imps that grow back no matter how often they're killed as well.
I saw that. That's a magic entirely different of mine. Mine is
Explain.
very innate and natural. That is a very forced and hideous form of magic.
No.
What is your name?
I believe it's DevGal.
Devgal.
It
And
says so on
Oh.
it says so on the token. Can't you read?
Look, just kind of looks
What?
Devgil up and down. I thought you meant you were a Devgil. I'm sorry.
You can
I-
see that too.
Don't have a,
pointing at the names under our feet.
I don't have a name per se, and yes, I know what race I am. I just adopted the name.
Rupko kind of
What?
stroke his
What do I get
beard.
for my insight?
We
Yeah,
must
same
give you
here.
a
What
name.
are we perceiving?
Yeah, go ahead.
As you look at her, she seems to be telling, like there isn't any deceit or any lies about what she's saying. She doesn't seem to be.
She's just weird.
She just has no care for material things or really to be a impact on other people.
Mm. Riley turns to Jasper and says, "Yes, I can see those things too. I never knew my last name until I looked at these letters under me."
We're gonna have to have a talk later. It's not good for your health. Next, you're gonna start seeing the beavers.
Oh God.
Yes.
Liliana approaches Devgal again. And do you know anything about the man that was here just before you?
Oh, yes. D'Amico is interesting.
Does he
He's-
come here often?
From time to time. See, since me being a very powerful creature lets me gives me very certain advantages in my time. And so people try to sway me to join them and to help them in any means they can, but I'm content where I am. And she looks at Rook and kind of winks a bit, but then goes, "But you guys have a very good and have a better chance of persuading me."
Brooke looks back at Devgil and kind of slams his fist on his palm and says, "I've got it. Your name is Gray. Because you're one part black and one part white, so you're gray.
I think her name is Devgal.
No, it is gray. What do you think, Gray?
What about Cookie?
Why Cookie?
Can
Well,
I
in another
roll?
world I was in, I went to these shops and they had cookies that were very similar to her coloration.
We don't talk about that one.
Looks
Oh,
back
Oh,
to
Oreos?
right.
Devgil.
cookie?
Well, Cookie
Oreo?
or Gray or Devgil. These are your choices. Decide now.
Can I add Oreo as choice?
Rook,
I
please.
think she looks like an Oreo.
Can I roll
I
to
don't
see
know
how
what an
strong she
Oreo
is?
Like a Marshall check?
Yeah, can we
Like,
marshal check her?
can I challenge Defka to a stone paper scissor game? Rock paper scissor, not stone paper scissor.
Older Parking Shears.
Yeah, Boulder Apartment Shears.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the English name of that game. I think rock
So,
paper scissor is.
roll a d6, and then 1, 2, 3 is rock paper is boulder parchment shears. 4, 5, and 6 is boulder parchment shears.
What?
If you
What?
roll a d6, or I guess you could roll a d3, and it's boulder parchment
You
shears.
kept saying Boulder Parchment Shears. I don't know which
Right.
one's which.
All right, I'm
Uh,
gonna roll my D3.
But
It's
how
a 3.
how strong does she look? Is she like totally out of our league, like very clearly?
she looks like by the looks of with your insight, yeah, she kind of looks like she's not like it looks like she's weak or fragile at least, but it's more of she's not letting on how much she's holding back.
Okay.
Is she naked because she's like a member of OnlyFans, or what's the story behind that?
She doesn't have a need for material objects, so
Ah,
Makes
okay.
sense.
So how does she
Okay,
feel?
but like but I rolled a 3 out of my D3, so I got scissors or shears if you want to call it like
cheers,
that.
yeah. I'm gonna quickly step away from the mic for a second, but who else is rolling the boulder parchment shears thing?
The
I
deaf
am
girl.
not.
Okay. So Riley just throws throws her fingers out for shears.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. She was challenging deaf girl.
Yeah. Okay. Let me quickly roll that then.
Rolling.
All right. Yeah. So if you guys want to discuss things that y'all want to talk about to the DevGal, I'll be right back, and then.
I
Okay.
want the result of the game.
Okay.
I want to know if she wants to go by Cookie.
What kind of cookie has such a dead color?
Most
Oh, well-
do. Have you not seen cookies?
No,
No.
so
Who raised you?
it would have
I'm pretty sure I
frosting.
sensed Celestial on you.
It would have light colored frosting and dark chocolate covered frosting on top of a nice
Yes.
soft cookie.
Anyway, but no, back to my question. You pinged off a Celestial for me. What exactly are you, kid?
Liliana's gonna
Rook looks to
scoff.
Liliana.
She's gonna scoff at that comment.
Well, you're so short, he does think you're a kid.
First of all, not a child. Second, I am perhaps part celestial, but it is unknown to me where exactly.
Probably either in the old tried and true, my dad was an angel or my mom was an angel. Or you have a great ancestor or something like that.
It
Okay,
is.
well-
Someone's playing a joke.
The
Oh, yeah, that too.
scissors as well, and she goes, "Do you want to try again?"
Clara's gonna be
Sven?
like, so why again did you choose to show yourself?
Yes.
Is there any reason for us to, at least, I don't think there's any reason for us to continue talking to her, but are there any more reasons for you? As I look at the rest of the group.
Rook kind of shrugs a bit. Well, I
I
still think we should maybe kill her, but I guess we can just leave her here. She doesn't seem harmful.
Well, we know where she is, so if it comes a need that
uh
we need to kill her, we know where to look.
indeed,
Right.
but just a moment.
You can't be
And we've
serious.
killed
Yeah,
her
right.
before.
Wait.
I would very much ask of your assistance, Miss Devgirl. You see, I have never met anyone quite like you, of your
Okay.
ancestry. It
Okay.
would be
Riley doesn't like Cookie. Cookie beat her in boulder parchment shares. Riley is upset.
That's rough, buddy.
Rook just kind of watches her sulk away and looks back to Liliana and Devgale. I mean, Cookie.
oh my god.
So she's decided on the name Cookie. Okay.
Jasper looks at Clario a little disappointed, like, why would you interfere with another? Anyways,
Rook will look
Cookie
back to
really?
Jasper. Because it's fun. Why else?
Well,
think
we
Cookie's
try
a
not
good
to
name.
interfere too much with the world lines that we jump onto.
What does it matter? It's not like you'll be back, right?
We might have to if you fuck the planet so hard that it's terrible.
Rook looks down at the ground and then looks at his loincloth.
Not
Fuck
like
a
that.
planet?
No, I mean like if you cause catastrophe on a level that invades the Feywild, my home, then yes, I will have to come and deal with you. Think of me as a
No.
cop.
No. I can handle it, don't worry.
Deal
I
with
don't think you
us?
can handle it.
Do I sense hostile intent?
No, I'm just think of me as a Fey cop.
Hmm.
I read about fake ops. Weren't they the ones with racism issues?
Cookie spins around and
No, what's that?
softly looks at Liliana.
I don't know. I just read
Sir,
it.
Question you'd like to
And
ask?
always just repeat things that you read.
Yes, of course. I got distracted by useless information. Miss Cookie or Devgo or whatever the hell you want to call yourself, could I perhaps have just a few samples from you? Maybe a piece of hair, maybe, a little tear, maybe some blood sample.
Oh,
Rook will ready a small knife at the mention of blood samples.
Yep, Yona has been sharpening her hand axe all this time.
I know exactly what
Can you
what
stop
you're
trying
fishing
to
for.
kill this woman?
As she looks at
Jasper, you
Liliana.
just said we
she says-
shouldn't interfere. Maybe she's supposed to die, correct?
I hope not.
She
Liliana
just looks at
gives Jasper a look.
she just looks at Liliana and goes, "I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you will find no joy in what you will have to do to achieve your accomplishments."
Oh, I apologize. It seems you have mistaken my question with me asking for your advice.
Just give her what she wants. I'm getting tired of this.
She looks for a second. She goes, "What do I get in return if I give you a bit of blood and some tears?"
Thought you had no use for material possessions.
I do remember
Rook
you
will
saying
look
that.
over to Riley. We'll give you her. Deal?
Please,
Raising
Rook,
an eyebrow.
not necessary.
As entertaining as that sounds, you say and you ask as if and ask why I don't and why I would want something when I don't care for it, but you guys have opened up my eyes to the opportunities of using my powers for stuff. Wouldn't mind having a few more things around here.
What is it that you want then?
I don't know. And she kind of looks at you all. I don't really have a want for anything, but I feel like it'd be a fair trade for what you want.
Okay, Atlas question. Am I still poisoned? Do I have poison in my blood?
No, you
You saved, if I recall.
yeah, you saved.
Oh,
You made the save.
I was gonna offer her some of my blood. Oh well.
You can still
Oh
do that.
boy, y'all guys are crazy.
No, I'm not poisoned anymore. There's no point.
Ugh.
Eh, eh, eh.
Looks at poison longsword. Caden's a good name. Hey, if we ever have any children, maybe Caden would
Please
be a
don't.
good one to have. You can't hear me? Shush, shush, shush.
You're right
Cookie's
there.
going to Cookie's
Yeah,
going
but I'm
to
whispering.
Cookie's gonna flitter over to Rose, and she's going to place her hand on Rose's face where the vein is, and apart from the what possible pain she could be Rose could be going through from the poison, you see the Devgale's hand as she like lightly places her hand on her face on Rose's face. That the vein that is poking out that has the purple state is still there, but it's going from a vibrant purple to a duller like red color, and you see that something kind of courses through the Devgal's body, and it slowly looks like it's starting to affect her, but then it kind of dissipates through her body in her body.
I see that from here, yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. She didn't do it. She didn't try to hide it.
How very
Whoa,
kind
whoa,
of you.
whoa! Hands off.
So now
What
it
did you
seems
just
like
do?
we owe her.
She lightly pulls her hands back and she goes, "Oh, nothing. I just those creatures that y'all were fighting were interesting. See,
Interesting. How?
D'Amico never brought them to me. He just came and offered me money and his powers, but nothing special.
And where is he now?
Oh, I have neither the time nor the reason to track such a person down. I will say, though, that he's not on this plane at the moment.
Rook will look over to Jasper and Clario. Sounds like that's in your realm.
That's probably why we're here. They don't really give us the exact reason we're here because we're not supposed to know too much until we get here. So that might be who
see.
we're looking for.
We kind of just wander around and then we just show up here.
No, don't. Shush, shush, shush. No, no, no.
That seems
That's not-
awfully
We have to
inefficient.
sound cool. He goes up to her and like kisses her. No, we're going to like to make her stay quiet. Like we gotta seem cool.
Cookie kind of looks at you
I'm
guys,
gonna flick
both
Jasper in
Jasper
the
and
head.
Clario, and
Ah!
goes, "Aw, you two are so sweet." And she kind of gives a look for a second and goes, "It's sad that you'll never know what the true meaning of a true connection is, but
Ah,
it's
that's
nice
funny.
to try."
Oh, you can try and perceive me all you want, but that's not gonna work. Love is love, especially
Hey.
when we've
Hey.
nearly died together.
So,
Very arrogant.
Cookie, you seem to know awfully a lot about D'Amico. Why were his demons so weak? Maybe you can be
They were
useful with some
imps.
tactical information.
Oh, he doesn't put all of his strength and effort into them. They're just meat sacks that he's devised for people to wait and to weaken themselves on.
Mm,
Oddly enough,
useful.
her tone seems to be changing quite a bit. Not a big fan of her now. Looking at Cookie.
She kind of gives a side nod and looks at you and goes, "Is everything okay?"
Oh, no, just noticing that your tone changed. Went from something as whimsical to calling things meat sacks. Very different demeanor.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
true. Again,
You gotta work on that. You want people to like you, not hate you. Trust me, I was a bit of a what do they call it? A himbo and a jerk.
do they
No, you weren't a jerk.
have
The
you
one guy, what was his name? Nevs. Yeah, Nevs.
Oh, no, no. He was a scam artist. He didn't like that you were
You also,
ruining his
sold me
scams.
goblin a kobold piss.
Oh, I think that was just his piss.
That could have been.
Was he a kobold?
No, he was a changeling in secret. Gotta watch out for those secret changelings. There's
Looks
always
at-
one in a group.
looks at
Rook looks to everybody in the party in turn.
Cookie looks at Riley for a second and goes, you seem like you have things in order, but I don't think you'll ever show your true conviction to stand out.
Okay, I have seen enough. And Liliana puts her foot down, her smile only widening. I see you're a trickster and I don't know. You take pleasure in chaos. I understand. It is fine. Let's not waste our time anymore with this creature who will only create more unnecessary conflict. Let us proceed to our mission. We need to close the portal and kill demons. Very easy. Straight solution.
Yeah, what about this dungeon crawl? We've been kind of landlocked in one location for a few moments. How is everyone feeling? Is anyone hurt still?
Are we supposed to
Hungry?
continue on, or are we supposed to go out?
Good.
And Miss Cookie, once you decide what your payment shall be for the things I requested, please contact me. I will pay you.
You're very creepy. Has anyone ever told you that, child?
I have been told similar things.
I'm really not wanting to give you anything now.
I still require that scale, at least one.
I need you to be on your best behavior and ask for consent.
Rook is just kind of standing behind Liliana, arms crossed, smiling real big.
Liliana will get real close to Jasper, trying to, stand
You're
taller.
like up to my chest.
Yes, stand taller, look up.
I look down.
And how old are you?
Old enough. I think, in normal terms, I'm about almost 30. 30 or 100, give or take. I stopped counting.
I see. And yet you still treat others
Really
like
wild
children.
estimate, 30 to 100. Well, you clearly lack maturity, so. I remember when I was just like you.
Certainly. Great to know. Miss Cookie, we have an understanding, yes?
She looks at you, kind of laying now on upside down in the air with her head tilted back, and she goes, "An understanding? Yeah. I've never had an issue with any of you guys."
I will come for my materials once you know what you wish from me as payment. And Miss Rose, are you feeling well?
She kind of rolls her head a bit, still getting a bit used to not having the poison fully coursing through her body. And
Can I nature check her, see if she needs any additional healing or anything?
yeah, you can make a nature check to see if there's see if you can decipher the poison that
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you can tell that the poison that she had in her, that was the residual energy of the poison from the imp, was altered a bit to where if it's got in you, had a chance of latching on and quickly spreading.
Oh.
But luckily, you can tell that there doesn't seem to be poison anymore. Just the leftover scar of the.
So it was modified
pain.
poison?
It was.
Most curious. It seems that you are better now, Miss Rose. We are in your thanks, Miss Cookie. It would appear the poison was worse than it seemed.
Yeah, and I can handle most poisons, so. Luckily for you, I was here to grab it out of her.
So, question for everyone here: are we continuing further, or are we leaving this cave?
Are we resting and then continuing? Because I can cook us something up, and we can heal and recover magic and mana. Do you guys have mana here? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Good.
So, has anyone answered my question? Are we continuing further in the cave, or are we leaving the cave?
I am here to finish our mission. We are sent to kill demons and close a portal.
Is the portal in the cave?
I believe so.
No. The portal was on the Tower of Magic.
It was above the tower, yes.
And what we require will take some time because you see these crystals that we require to close the portal are spread all across the country. So we'll have to find more portals or travel by other means.
So, is what you need in the cave?
It could be. We believe we were sent here for a reason. There would be at least a demon or two around. She looks back at Cookie.
Oh, I still see one.
Are you insinuating that I was the reason that y'all were brought here?
It is not
Yes.
impossible.
Can I read some more of that book about Devgirl and how... Does it say
Yeah.
anything? So there's details on how to create one, but are there details on how to destroy one?
Yes and no. There's really only one way to fully get rid of a Devgel. And that is with a very special sacrificial dagger. That was crafted by the Devgel themselves in hopes that if any of them ever got too powerful or someone became a Devgel themselves, they could keep them in check.
Does this dagger have a name?
Yes, it's called dagger.
Cool. I have a
What the
bunch.
hell?
That
No.
means we can
Oh,
kill
Dagger
Cookie.
of
Seems too much.
Devgil slaying, +5.
Oh, damn.
Are you guys doing
done.
character development, or are we going into the cave?
I'm
Rourke
going
wants to
back.
go in the cave. Let's go.
You can
Yeah,
Yes,
Devgirl's starting
cave,
to creep me
cave,
out. I
Cave,
would like to.
cave,
I'll
cave,
pocket the books and
cave.
continue with the group.
I will be in the front to do ranger stuff and perceive.
Liliana will
Even
give
though this isn't my favorite terrain.
one
Look, I'm
final
splitting
look
half.
at Cookie.
Damn it!
I'm half here and I'm half not here.
Knowing
A little girl, come
Jasper's
back.
perception, also perceive.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Putting a forest ranger in a cave, truly
Is
evil.
Chrissy coming back?
I guess Riley's just leaving.
She has to deal with personal stuff outside that just happened, so
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
And then
That's fine.
Riley's just
Interesting,
leaving
I
the cave, I guess. Goodbye, Riley.
Little
How did you
girl.
notice? She's invisible.
Aren't we missing the small child?
Yana looks behind her. Nah, she's still here.
No, I mean the other one that might be a changeling.
Oh,
Little girl,
oddly
please.
specific.
Might be changeling.
the f-
Nice description.
What is wrong with me?
You
Why?
didn't see anything.
Why did you throw me into a cave, sir?
You're
He's
welcome.
invisible.
Why couldn't this been a forest?
No, I don't know where she went.
Jasper
was-
cries on the inside, but
It was
keeps
a,
it
it
in
was
to
a
make himself
chance.
look
It was
cool.
a chance encounter that you guys would end up in the cave. I rolled it everything where you would be.
Jasper cries on the inside, but keeps it in because he has to make himself look professional because he's been doing this for years.
Liliana is shouting
Yo,
at this
whoa,
point.
Riley,
It's
you
my
gotta
back.
make a-
Little girl.
Riley, you gotta make an acrobatics to get across again.
There you are. I got lost.
Come on, we're going this way.
What are you retreating?
There's no
Are you
need to be
scared?
scared.
No, you have it all wrong. I think it's very unlikely to find demons in that cave, so I was looking elsewhere.
Yona will give Riley a neck massage. Here, this will rush the blood to your brain, so you'll make more rational decisions.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Alright. So, as you guys progress through, you follow these tracks, the mine shaft that was made many years ago, and you see an alcove with what seems to be like books for like managing the mines themselves, to who's working what shifts and whatnot. And it seems that
Oh,
only a couple days did do the record stop of any work on the mine shaft.
What was
Ooh,
the
what's
last note in the
this?
activity?
2 weeks ago.
And what
can I
did it say?
investigate this thing? This very obvious, dangerous thing?
This looks fine.
Yeah,
Nothing special.
Looks
seen those
like
before, they're
another
harmless.
portal.
Yeah.
What is this? I poke it with my dragon katana.
It doesn't go like through, but like you can see that it disappears and the tip of it disappears for a bit, but then if you
Okay.
pull it out, it comes back. So
Can I put my head in?
sure.
Jasper.
It is
Hello?
a portal.
Yeah,
What
we
do I
never
see?
saw him again.
Aren't we supposed to destroy the portals? Is that what you said?
Yes, but I want to see what's inside of it.
Destroyed. No.
what's inside of it.
Seeing his chance, Jasper's head in the portal, Rook
For a
steps
split
up
second.
and grabs hold of his tail.
I'm gonna slap him with my tail because I can tell when people are behind me with my tail.
Yeah, but your head's through a portal.
Yeah,
You-
but
you're not
I'm
even
a
on this
dragon.
plane.
I'm
You,
a dragon. I have instincts.
As you-
Okay.
As you poke your head through, this is gonna be a split second thing. You notice that'll happen, but you peer your head through,
Yeah.
and you see this giant like area with a giant
Ooh.
crystal in it.
Can I investigate that? Can I use my investigation on that?
This is a new area, so you'd have to re-roll.
Okay. I am weird and I'm from another world.
Okay. You can tell that it's giving off a very pure energy. As to what, you can't tell fully, but
Okay. And then I'm gonna just whack my tail. Just to whack Rook in the face.
okay. So does a 10
With
hit?
old big tail.
As it switches and view switches back to the cave.
Oh, would you roll a 10? That's a mess.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pop my head out and turn around. Oh. Oops, sorry. Instinct. New portal, new tail activity. Old big tail doesn't like portals.
You know what? I think we've come to an understanding, so I'm just going to ask you straight up. Can I have some of your scales?
No.
Why not?
You have not proven yourself to be trustworthy fully yet.
Why
Can
not?
I flay some of your skin?
You
Yeah, can
know,
I have some of your flesh?
there used to be a time
Yes.
where asking was
All right.
considered good
Rook
manners.
holds out his arm and offers a small knife.
Hmm. You'll understand one day. How do you destroy these things typically?
You do not destroy them. We use them for travel. What do you mean?
Oh, well, I thought we were supposed to destroy portals.
Not this one, no. Only the
Oh,
one
okay,
that goes
then-
straight to hell.
Oh,
So then.
oh, you mean abyss gates? Oh, those are nasty things.
Oh yes,
I
one of
remember
those.
I've talked with a few demons in my day about them.
Miss Yona, did you find anything informational in that room? I saw you going through the
Yes,
paperwork.
DM. I was reading the activity log. What was
You-
the
you
last
talk-
kind of, What
You
was the
talk to
last entry?
demons?
The last entry was
Yeah.
Yes.
it looks like it was a very quickly scribbled entry of someone writing today there was a massive energy spike in the tunnel. Some kind of a pulse went through the whole world, and it seems that a lot of magic in the world stopped working for a brief moment.
Hmm.
Okay,
What did you
okay.
say the date was on that?
Yeah. When did Jasper and Clario arrive here?
That itself was
Couple days.
2 weeks ago. They just
Yeah,
arrived
2
a couple
weeks.
days ago.
Okay,
Yeah, a couple days.
Riley asked Jasper if he talked to demons through portals, like he said, like if she heard that
No.
correctly.
Not portals. I've talked with them in person. Not all demons are crazy. I've talked with demons to negotiate things and write down observations and exchange notes.
The Rook shoots a side eye toward Jasper on that remark, but doesn't necessarily say anything. He definitely doesn't think well of that, but
Yeah, Liliana is squinting at Jasper's direction too, but kind of still smiling. Just squint.
Yeah, well, also sometimes they're a bit of a dick, trying to get into different planes, and they'll be like, "Oh no, you can't go past here." They're like, they patrol a little bit.
Rook will nod.
Also, that Miss Cookie is behind you.
Liliana turns around.
What?
Hello, Miss Cookie?
Yona will swing with her great axe,
Okay,
just as a reaction.
that's fine. She deserves it, if anything.
Well, probably misses.
You go to swing, and you see as the axe gets close to her head, her body splits open and then closes out after the axe goes by.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Liliana immediately takes out a parchment and starts writing down notes. I'm most curious.
This creature cannot be harmed.
It would appear this way, yes.
And she's stalking us.
Can we
You
help Mrs.
literally
Cookie?
asked her to join you. You gotta be careful what you wish for.
No, I
Uh,
didn't.
I do
This
not
is our
recall her
dude.
accepting.
Glad to have you with us, Cookie. You can go through the portal first, okay?
Haha. Agreed.
Wait, are we supposed to go through this portal to get to another portal? I'm
Rook will
confused.
nudge Jasper. No, just let her go through.
Are you trying to trap
You
me?
guys are very
me.
conflicting.
Rook will just kind of shrug. Yeah.
First
yeah.
you want to kill her, now you want to be her friends. Then you want her to follow you, then you don't want her to follow you. I'm too old for this.
Are you
Rook will
going-
just
Can you go-
shrug
can you-
again.
Can you go through the portal to see that everything is safe?
I just peeked through. There was a crystal.
What kind of crystal?
Big. You know, one of those probably powers something up crystals. Better natural resources.
Power something? Something
Who
like
knows?
what?
I don't know. You never know.
Maybe we should
Go ahead.
explore the rest of this cave first.
Yes, I think so too.
Mm.
perception check with my +0 because God hates me. All right,
You know it.
kind of dark in here.
Let me select and move. As you go through, you kind of, other than the ooh, nice. Really?
Nice.
As you walk through, as you're walking through the cave, you notice just normal rolls, normal areas where like there's an enclosement, as if something shook this cave enough to make a shutdown of one of the alcoves.
So it's caved in from here. We cannot proceed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we try and dig it out?
You can attempt to. That
Have
would
fun
just
with
be
that.
a strength roll.
Mm.
Strength checks.
My wife is not here to stop me, therefore I will continue moving forward and make a perception check.
Miss Cookie, do you need anything from us? Did you perhaps rethink my offer?
What is wrong with me?
You're now lost in the
No
cave.
one rolls like Jasper.
She just looks at Lillian. Oh, I don't want anything. I'm enjoying the experience.
Sure, as you please. Are you perhaps, immortal?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. We can die of age, but it's more of once we desire to die, we can choose to.
Liliana writing down notes.
Kind of a going off on our own note.
You don't believe I can trust you. How about you prove your trust by conjuring me an Agmon dagger?
Oh, a dagger?
Yona would just nod to Liliana as if she's trying to reassure her that this is a good idea.
Liliana is very impressed by Yona.
Sure, and she holds her hand out straight and stands and kind of floats up and places it close to Yona and closes her hand, clenching, and you see energy of light and dark start to pass over her hand, and after a couple of moments, you see the hilt of a blade where, as it goes down the spiral, it's a black and white spiral that goes down the whole on the hilt. As the dagger forms, it's a half and half black and white blade. The accents on the sides kind of feather out like a angelic and demonic demonic wings around it, and she holds it fully crafted and flips it around her hand so that the blade is along her arm, and she holds it to Yona and he goes, "Because I trust you," and she hands it to Yona. Here you go.
Yona will reach out, accept the dagger, examine it. Masterful craftsmanship. Truly beautiful hilt.
We try our best.
Oh, fair
Liliana
enough
is
then.
observing that.
Yona will explain to Liliana. You see this blade? This is
Yes.
one of the few means to end the existence of one such as Cookie.
Liliana looks at the dagger and then back at Cookie. And you mean to tell me she just gave you the only weapon that can kill her?
It seems so.
I will say, not that I really fear death, but I know that you all must not know each other too well, but you must know that you should, as a warning, be aware of the ones you trust the most. They're the most capable of stabbing you in the back. And she
Right.
smiles.
Can I do like an Arcana check or something to determine whether it's an illusion or a real tangible dagger?
You can do an Arcana check because it is a magical weapon. So
Yeah.
Liliana clenches her fist a little bit at what Cookie said, but her face is unchanging.
from what you can gather, it isn't an illusion, but you can't fully determine like any of the properties in the actual blade itself. It just
Right.
looks to you. It looks very finely crafted and looks like it could do what you were told. So
Okay, I'll pocket it and hopefully identify it later.
hmm
What a curious trickster. Let us proceed on. Sir Jasper, did you find anything?
Oh, just rocks.
No way there?
Nope.
The portal it is then.
he
Rook
looks.
will look to the portal. Well, I know
Well, by
what
all
to
means,
do.
I'll go first if you want.
Rook steps right in.
Oh, okay. I'll go in.
Liliana would gesture for Jasper to go in.
I already went in.
Shall we?
And as you guys are walking through, you just if you turn back, you just see the Cookie just kind of stands and place her feet on the ground, and she's just kind of like turns her head and like waves at you guys and goes, "Have fun."
Bye. Rook will wave back.
Oh,
And you guys are all shunted to.
The Crystal Caverns. Visit now while you're on your way to a convention.
hmm
Sponsored by NordVPN.
That is a nice rock.
Please
Most
don't.
curious.
I
Please
just
don't
smack it.
forget. Please don't forget to use your Twitch Prime subscription on this channel.
Oh, it's a Twitch Prime.
We would really appreciate your support
Oh god.
I'm
so we
gonna
can keep creating content.
I'm gonna see if they're watching. I'm gonna pull an old Jasper move. Can I get a little piece of the crystal off?
You can attempt to. Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna stab at it with this this longsword I got from a
Okay.
dead guy.
Oh.
Do I see this? I don't roll perception.
Yeah, you can roll perception.
How well lit is it in here?
The most that's kind of giving off is the light from the crystals.
It's very lit.
Okay. Got
Um,
it.
so
Can I
Jasper,
see normally or what's up?
yeah, you can see normally.
Okay.
It's lit enough to where it's kind of like one of those very like I'm trying to think of what the word is. It's very finely lit by and like it gives off such a glow. Kind of think like in Minecraft the glowstone,
Uh-huh.
where it gives off its own light.
Okay.
Yeah. But Jasper, as you go to hit this this crystal, when the tip of the dagger or sword hits tip of the sword touches the crystal, it kind of melds into the crystal and kind of
Ooh.
as
Putting my hand in. My light arm.
You can make you can make a dex dex save to see how your reflexes are to try and pull him
Typical marriage.
All right. So next spell I'm preparing is hold person. Got it.
out. Yeah.
Reminder that I ate the feather of a dragon once.
Yeah. No, she knows. You're like a dog.
Oh, look, an acorn. Let me just eat this.
Just like
So is
Clario
this
crying
is
at
water
What happens
behind
when
it?
Spit it out.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my my semi-crystalline butterfly light arm in there.
Okay. Yeah, it's low standing water.
Can I roll investigate to see if there's anything in it?
I'm
Sure.
observing it. Do I need to roll anything? Because I'm carefully observing everything that's going on right now.
Here, just let me. Cookie's just gonna be right there because she's still floating about. I'm just moving you guys onto here. Clario, did you want to roll a dex to try and see if you can stop Jasper before he tries to go into this crystal?
Yeah, sure. What the deck save?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So you are able
Let me
to.
have this! I've been rolling like shit. Let me get in there.
You hit. As he starts to step in, you're able to get up to him and like grab his shoulder.
What?
Don't. What happened to not interfering?
This is different.
No, it's
Look at
different
it.
when you do
My
it. I
blade,
get
the
it.
blade went through it, so I'm curious. Let me try something out.
The blade
Let me
went
pull
through
a
it.
Let me pull a Jacob, honey.
No.
I haven't pulled a Jacob in years.
Then
Exactly,
you call me
there's
a
a reason.
child. Quite amusing.
I'm
That-
investigating, kid.
I was
He's
You gotta
not a
thinking
do
the
child.
same
hypothesis and
thing.
investigation.
Liliana, he's not a child. He's more like a dog. He has to go through everything and to eat everything.
So I hear.
You were trying to poop in a corner, last I saw. I wouldn't speak
What are you
child.
talking about? I don't understand.
I saw you. You were trying to hide. You weren't doing very well at it. You kept crouching up and down trying to poop.
Liliana will
Trying to
put her
hide,
hand
trying
on
to-
the crystal.
Trying to hide is something different than trying to poop.
Hey, don't steal my methods.
Rick will move closer, ready to pull Liliana free if needed.
She's just putting her hand on the crystal while these guys are arguing.
Well, I mean, it absorbed Jasper's weapon at one point, so Rook's.
Well, no, it didn't absorb it. It just went
No,
through.
it went through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As you place your hand on the crystal, it's very solid. You feel a warmth from the crystal as you see a glow start to like envelop your hand and start to go up your arm.
Do I feel like it's a bad thing, or does it feel nice?
It feels nice.
What is happening?
I let it.
I'm definitely gonna do it too.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Well, I'm still holding on to you.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have an arm.
Jonas
I
is
have
gonna
arm.
punch.
I
You
have arm.
I'm sitting on the crystal.
I have long arms.
I'm just gonna
remember?
punch the crystal.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
What if this is a boon? Doesn't seem to be hurting anyone. Clario, you
Well-
need to ease up a little bit.
no, we wait and see if they explode. And if they
No.
don't,
Standard
then
protocol.
Rook will
touch it.
stand back a bit at that notion.
Sit a little bit tighter.
Liliana will trust her instinct over the words of others.
Yeah, I'm totally punching as well. I can't die.
Care to
Okay.
test that theory?
So Liliana, as you touch it and as it's enveloping you, the energy is kind of clouding over your arm and your body. You start to fade as you.
told you, explode.
Oh God. Oh,
Oh,
As
you could
Worth
talk to your
it!
boss again.
worth it.
As you're pulled back into this area, and Talak is staring down at you, and
Liliana will kneel down.
he starts to he starts to like twitch with every movement as he places his hands together, and you notice that also that when you look down at yourself, your whole body is now glowing light blue.
Light blue.
Kind of like the crystal.
What is this? And she'll look back at Tuluk.
It just looks at you, and you see faces now, and faces start to pour over where the head would be, as you hear a familiar voice say, "We shouldn't be doing this. I think I've run my course." And it slowly shifts to another familiar voice as you hear, "I'm so glad that you've decided to continue this travel, and I can't wait for more opportunities to arise. Your boyfriend is safe with me."
Huh. So, like, a stitching of multiple different things that I've heard before from different people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
And then you hear, as you see a fully formed face of Roven, as he looks down at you and goes, you see his facial expression start to go from a happy to a very serious, stern face, and he goes, "I require you to come back as soon as possible. Things have changed." And the face disappears, and Talak looks at you, and instead of just placing his finger on your head, this time he goes and he reaches further, and he grasps his hand around you entirely, and he starts to slowly pull you up towards him, and he just utters the words again. And you're shunted back to the crystal.
Wow. Oh, snap.
As you shunt back in, you're gonna find Rook poking you with this 10-foot pole from way over here.
Are you okay?
Am I violently like pushed back, or just like
No, just
was
like
it just like my
tapping.
eyes like
Yeah, like,
closing?
It was just a mental vision. So like, you have that like pulled back to reality kind of like, it would be like if you were having a nightmare and you wake up and you just kind of
Yeah.
like jolt up kind of thing. So that was just you
Yeah.
pulling back from the crystal itself.
Liliana will immediately take her hand away from the crystal, and she'll look like quite shaken, as if she just saw a ghost or something.
Ah, told you.
Well,
Explode.
my hand is still on it. What's going on?
No, it's not. I
Yes, it
stopped
is.
you from
I
touching
have
it.
long arms.
But she rolled higher dex, dude.
Yep, rolled higher dex.
I'm gonna roll again then.
Wow.
Ooh. I'm trying to watch my sodium, hun.
All right, I'm gonna smack. I'm gonna.
You're gonna smack me?
No, I'm gonna smack my tail on the ground. Let me investigate it. Jeez.
You can investigate without eating or touching things, you know.
I.
Don't we find?
You have to touch things. I wasn't going to eat it. Editor's note: he was totally gonna try and eat it.
Yeah, no. She gives him a knowing look. She knows he was gonna eat it.
Dear Lord.
But he want. One day he'll be important. Imagine if Jasper had a purpose.
Oh my gosh. Clario will just look at him, howling, and then just go, "Fine then, touch, eat it. It's
I
fine.
wanna touch it.
It's fine. I don't need a." He's like, "I don't need a fiance. I guess it sucks,
But we're
you know, I'll just
married.
learn. No, you said you were engaged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said you were engaged, not
Yeah, you
married.
did actually say that.
Investigation.
Okay.
As I put my hand on it, and focus with all my might.
All right. You put your hand on it,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel of out of body experience.
Okay. Oh. I see. Touching the crystal allows you to have visions, probably some mild delirium. Is there anyone here?
You hear mumbling from ahead of you.
My mom said it's my turn in the chaotic abyss.
And as you start to get closer to the end of it, you see before you
Hmm.
a
Hello.
visage of you see tentacles flaying about as you hear, "Why are you here?"
Well, I could ask you the same question. Hi, my name is Jasper Longfield, Fey Wanderer and Protector of the Feywild. And you are? Gotta be polite. Introductions.
Tentacles kind of curl around and such, and you hear what sounds to be in a very familiar voice. "I can be anyone you want me to hear." As you hear the voices start to shift and slightly hue, you hear your father's voice,
Mm.
your mother's voice,
Mm.
Clario's voice.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't say Neff's voice, I will be disappointed.
And you hear another individual. Sounds familiar, and after a bit you go, you can tell it's Nev's voice, and
Huh. Good times. Good times.
you hear this
Interesting.
creature's common tongue as it says, "Why have you arrived in this place?"
Well, I touched a crystal, believe it or not. Are you asking how I ended up on this plane of existence?
The tentacles continue to
This
flail
is a
about.
Thursday for Jasper, so he's just like, yep,
It
sure,
looks
Tom.
you see from the fog you see red eyes glowing.
Mm-hmm.
As you hear in a more proper voice all of a sudden,
Okay.
"The name's Cthulhu."
Oh, really? Well,
"I
it's
am
nice to meet you, Cthulhu. I've heard a lot about you.
very well, you have."
Yeah, you're pretty much a legend on every single multiverse and plane. Props.
I'm hoping that my fame doesn't discourage the fact that I am so easily reached.
Huh. Oh no, is it hard? I've never tried.
No, but most people have attempted to
Oh.
come to my side, and I applaud them, really. They're ambitious, to say
As
the least.
most people are. Mortals have a weird understanding of what they want. I've seen in my travels how man can behave and what they can lean towards.
Hmm. I will tell you this.
Hmm.
The creature that holds the seal on my place in the world, don't ever let it dissipate. If it does, I can come out. And
Ooh, that would be bad.
you see a kind of, you can't really tell because it's there's not really a face, but you can hear in his voice as if like a smile has appeared. And he goes, "It has been a long time since I've traveled.
You should try it sometime, but maybe not, destroy any worlds. Maybe mess with them a little bit. Have you ever heard of pranks?
I can't promise anything, as
Fair enough. I have no
I-
leverage to enforce you to do whatever you want. You are your own person.
he kind of looks at you and goes, "You are an interesting one."
Oh,
I-
trust me, I've spoken with many gods. Some of them are assholes. You're one of the nicer ones, believe it or not, and you're the god of madness and whatnot.
Order and madness are a very fine line.
Yeah. Nodders.
And he reaches out a tentacle that seems to extend further than his reach and
Okay.
places it onto your forehead.
Okay.
As it touches you,
Mm-hmm.
many visions fly through your head,
Okay.
and one thing out of all of them stands out, and that is
That the pea really was a health potion.
a grove. You see a grove, and in that grove, you see a house. And as you go through and go up to it, and you go to the house,
Mm-hmm.
you see it has a name on it.
Okay.
It's your father's.
Oh no. What's he doing out there? Interesting.
And you see as you start to back and the vision starts to back away, you see the house go from a very peaceful look to a slight lighting of flames start to encompass the house
Classic father.
as the fires consume the entire house and the grove, and you're shunted back to the crystal room.
Okay.
Where you find Rook poking you with a 10-foot pole. Hey, you okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
Okay, just checking. I'll pull the
Yeah.
pole away.
Hey, question. Are there any groves in Sardowiin?
Yes,
How many?
many.
Okay. Good to know.
Yes.
It's an
Liliana looks
interesting
at
crystal.
Jasper.
You touched the crystal. What did you see?
Did you have
Oh,
a
nothing.
vision as well?
Nope, just a crystal.
Riley's going to touch the crystal because apparently
Claire was
everyone
gonna
is doing
insight
it.
Deception
him.
check.
Okay.
Yeah. Finally.
I was gonna,
Can
I was
I
gonna laugh.
can I insight that as well
Congrats, you
because I
lied
don't
to me.
believe him
Yeah, you can roll an insight.
because I know what I saw.
Ooh.
Okay.
Tested.
So defender wins. If you have to be higher than what the
Right.
person that's alone.
That makes
So-
sense.
Okay. Can I touch the crystal?
Well,
Everyone is doing
she
it.
has
it's
a
fine.
higher mod, so
Yeah. So as you jump
Well,
on the
she's probably
crystal,
just still suspicious, but she can't tell one way or the other.
yeah, as you
Good.
jump on the crystal though, Riley, you are brought back to
Mom says it's my turn to play with the crystal.
Yay!
as you see Atlas just standing there with his hands together.
Mm.
You returned, my child.
Riley is going to the wall, leaning against it. Oh, hello there. I didn't notice you. How are you?
I am well. And yourself?
Thanks for asking. Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. I'm having fun. Do you ever leave your chair?
I don't have a chair.
You just.
Is he just standing there? I thought he was like sitting on something.
No, he's just standing there.
Ah, he's just standing menacingly. Okay.
Oh.
Scrap that question then. Do you ever go outside?
Why would I? I mean, I do. I did at least once long before, but I don't need to anymore. I have children for that.
But what about having some fun? You know?
You can have fun without going outside.
Yeah, but what about like going outside together and having some fun? What do you say?
Sure. Where would you like to go?
I don't know, maybe a tavern?
Tavern. It's a wonderful idea.
Yeah,
He,
just get something to drink, a little bit of gossip, you know?
you're right. And me do do do.
Jasper just has a casual chat with the god of madness and has a fun time.
All right. So, as you say that, we go to this and there. You are pulled into a room, into the tavern that you guys were in before. And Atlas goes, as you can see, I'm always able to leave my chamber.
That's so nice. Wanna have a drink together?
I can't partake in normal alcohol or any drink of that matter. I don't necessarily need it. Did you want
Ah,
to drink? I can conjure up anything. Uh, as he like snaps his fingers and he looks over and at Braun and he
The
goes,
fuck is happening there? Why are there so many people? Why are there double? Oh wow. They're
he goes,
clones.
Braun, one of your finest ales for my friend here. As
What the
you see,
fuck?
as you see Braun kind of in a trance walk down the stairs and who's stuck? Peepo?
Yeah, no, I'm joking. Don't worry about
Oh.
it.
Okay. I was like, wait, did I not give anyone permission for Peepo?
No, Rook was trying to get people and people.
As you see Braun kind of like
Mm.
stone face walk down the stairs, and then a few minutes later comes back up and has a mug and hands it to Riley, and then goes back to standing in front of the table.
Riley giggles. You shouldn't have. And takes a sip. But
so what do you what are you doing when you want to spend time with someone?
Nothing much really. I tend to stick to myself, especially with my wife always running about and doing my bidding for me.
You just have to forget about your wife once in a while. Like your life sounds so depressing just standing around all day.
Oh, Riley making his moves.
So as you see him kind of, he gives a slight chuckle to that. He goes, "You're not wrong sometimes."
You know what? I don't know how long I'm staying here because like I'm kind of in a cave with the stone. I think, but like next time we meet, like I will make time for you, and we're just going to go outside and like go to a concert or something.
Of course, I would love to hear your
Yeah. It feels like you're
plan.
It feels like you're so busy all the time. You just need to take a break.
And as you say that, You hear from a room down the hallway over here. Oh, I'm kidding. All right. Um, you see the door slide open as you see a woman step through, and
Shit.
I will post the picture so that I'm not. And she goes, "Darling, are you giving one of your tours again?" As as Atlas kind of, you see him kind of uh, stand straight again and goes, "I am. Riley here, one of my followers, asked me for of time to get out, and so I accepted."
Riley, as he's saying that, Riley shapeshifts into like male version of Riley because she's not entirely sure if Luciel is the jealous type.
And Lucille like walks up to um, to Atlas and goes and grabs his hand and says, "Well, if you're not too busy, I think I need I need something. I need help with something that needs your attention." And Atlas, for a brief moment, goes, "Of course, dear," and uh, shifts the room again back to here with her over here, and Atlas looks down at Riley and says, "If you ever require my aid, all you need to do is ask."
Right, Riley nods to that, and a very very grateful nod.
He holds his hand out and says, "One small thing. If you if you ever see a crystal again, um, be careful. Be very careful. I did create that as a room of insight, but many people misuse that power. Do keep that in mind."
Making notes, keeping in mind.
Okay. And as he says that, he waves his hand and then snaps his finger, and you are back in the cave.
Rook is just standing there with his 10-foot pole, not even poking Riley.
Little girl, are you
Damn.
okay?
Ah.
Yes,
Good.
I met Atlas, and he said that these stones are used by evil powers.
Oh, most
Jasper
interesting.
slowly walks over here.
Should we bring it with us?
How are we gonna take this whole thing with us?
I'll carry it.
Liana is gonna make a note of what
I
Riley
admire
said.
your optimism, but you're not even strong enough to carry that.
No.
Rook
Just
will
leave it
look it
alone.
over.
Oh,
Well,
I'm getting away from
okay.
that crystal.
I don't want to touch it anyway.
You kind of do, don't you?
No.
Mm.
Didn't Yona punch it?
Yeah, but like as soon as she saw our people jump in and then jolt back out, as if they were dreaming or teleporting their consciousness or something, she was like,
Mhm.
"Nah, that's enough for me. I don't like portals.
Miss Rose,
Rook
Yes?
will,
how
go
do you
ahead, go
feel?
ahead.
I feel fine.
Do you feel better? Liliana's gonna look at the little wound that she now has where her poison was extracted.
I still feel a bit weak, but I'll be fine.
That is good to know. Be careful with the stone. It seems that it sends you to a divine intervention of some sort.
Mm.
Which is funny because I don't believe in any god. Like, I don't follow any gods, but you know.
Then I guess Rose touches the rock.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess this is why you didn't see anything, right, Mr. Jasper?
Sure.
Sorry, was I not supposed to touch the rock? No, you can touch the rock. Everybody else was touching the rock.
Yeah, you can touch the rock.
I did touch the rock.
As you touch the rock,
She caresses the rock.
you're you immediately feel like a push from reality as you're taken to.
Well, the old tried and
we are
true.
again.
And before you see Atlas and
Spoilers, we're not going anywhere, y'all. We want to stay in this one location. on
Lucille.
purpose. We're chaotic.
welcome back, Rose.
Thank you.
Have you found the same stone that the others have?
Yes. I mean, we are traveling together.
Very well. As I told the other one before, Riley, I believe, the stone I made, not really as a joke, but an insight on.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah,
So you made the stone.
I did.
She starts writing in a notebook.
That's so rude. I was just starting
And
writing.
you made this stone as a joke.
Not necessarily a joke, but people tend to go hunting for things that they don't know. They don't know if they'll hurt them or not. So, I made this as a testing grounds of sorts.
I see. As she writes in her books more.
And I'm sorry to not introduce you, but this is my wife, Lucille.
You're gonna break her heart.
Ah, and what a lovely wife you have.
Sooner or later.
It's fine.
You can pause it right here. You can see the exact moment her heart shatters into 1,000 pieces.
It doesn't seem like it's stopping her to me.
Yeah.
No.
You see for a
Doesn't
brief
take a
moment,
lot.
you see Lucille lean over to Atlas and whispers in his ear, and then you can roll perception.
Can I roll perception?
Mhm.
Oh, everything's reloading back up since I had to step away for a bit. Oh, I hadn't
Yeah.
even clicked on my character
I'm pretty
sheet.
sure Rose is looking at this and just being like, "Oh, look, a challenger has arrived."
Nah, Rose's fine. She's happy for them. Genuinely.
Mm.
Perception.
Okay.
14.
You can slightly hear her whisper, as she says, and she kind of gives a look at you. He goes, "Is this the one who's destined to kill me?"
What?
Oh boy.
Gonna kill a diddy.
He kind of
Wow.
kind of stone-faced looks at her and gives a slight nod, and you see her smile a bit more, and she kind of stands up, gives a slight half. She seems like she has a happy like hop in her step as she skips away.
Everyone's crazy.
Rose, very confused, looks back at Atlas and goes, I don't quite understand what she meant.
Yes. One prophecy that has been told is someone would eventually claim a new spot in my throne room, and
Why would that require killing your wife, though?
in order to truly ascend to my to become a not an avatar, but maybe a specter of my religion, you must overcome the previous one.
I see.
And we throw the word wife around a bit, but that's just because we've learned common terms for it.
Oh, you're not married?
No, we're married in the sense of she's very loyal and true to her word
Ah.
and to me.
Well, actually, now that I am here, I'd like to inform you that you do not have any books about yourself.
Unfortunate enough, but
People, some people like researching deities.
they do.
So I've decided that I'm going to be writing a book about you. I need information, though. When you're ready. When we can.
For a moment, you see his um, whole body start to shrink down,
Oh no, he's small.
He's a shrinker, not a grower.
and he walks over
Oh.
to you, takes your hand and cups it into like a as if you're going to be holding something, and he waves, and you see a bunch of notes and papers, basically sheets of paper appear in your hands, and he looks at you and goes, "That's a start. Loose."
Yes, of course. Also, is there a chance you could do something about this? Points at her face.
He looks at it and grabs your cheek and kind of tilts your head a bit, and he goes, "Well, there's only one thing I can really do, and that's only if you are willing to accept my religion fully."
And what exactly is your religion?
It is of travels, stories and collections of tales of other planes and existences, stars, you name it. And my religion pushes people to go further than where they've to travel on the world and explore, find new things, be themselves. And he says, but in order to become a champion of my religion, you have to accept some changes as well.
Changes.
Nothing of moral per se. It's just appearance.
Oh, join the party.
Oh god.
Um,
One of us. One of
and it
us.
will heal me of my poison.
I thought you were already healed of that.
It's still there.
It's still like a lingering
Oh,
effect.
I thought
It's just
Denzel did something.
no, the imminent threat of the poison itself got healed, but there's still that lingering effect of like back and of like withdrawal from it. Because it was because she got the poison itself out, but the excess stuff that was added to it carried and still carried levity. But he looks at you and goes, "Do you accept me?"
Yeah, I'll accept you.
And he goes, "Then let it be so." As he moves his hand from your cheek to your forehead and places his palm on it.
He touched my third eye.
He holds your head, and as a faint glow starts to emanate around you, and you see or you feel the vein that was poking out that had been coursing with the poison slowly resides and redraws draws back into your body and slowly reverts back to its normal state. And you feel something on your neck start to grow, and on your shoulders, your chest, as you see scales start to appear.
Whoa.
And two budding horns on your sides of your head. They're like they're just tiny horns poking out. There's no tail. He looks at you and says, "You are now absolved of all your ailments."
Thank you.
I will warn you if you step out of line at any point. You too will be put in the same fate as Lucille will be. No, she lived long enough, and she's lived her life. And she's not tired of living, but she wants to end it on her own note as well.
I see.
She doesn't want, and she wants, and she's happy that I've found someone to fill in the spot. He puts his hand out to you and uh, looks at you and looks you up and down and says, "I think the gods have done very well with choosing. I think not."
She blushes, I guess, and goes, thank you.
You're welcome. I will say, that other one that was with you, the younger girl,
Riley.
she is an interesting one.
Hmm?
Keep watch over her.
Will do.
I think there are plans for her. Let her know that there's a town of names Wiles that will need her aid eventually.
Wild?
Wiles, yes.
Okay.
Right.
I think that her particular talents would be more than enough to suffice.
I understand.
She brings a lot to the table. As does the rest of your party. As he smiles a bit more, kind of from the stoic, straight face that he was making. He kind of looks at you briefly for a second and goes, also, mind the clothes you wear. You might need to make a hole in the back of your shirt. As you see,
She like glances back at her shirt.
as you start to see what seems to be uh, small wings starting to branch out of your back. As he looks at you and goes, now you need to get back to your group.
Mm-hmm.
And he, you see, your vision starts to blur a bit as you're shunted back to the crystal room.
Where you find Rook prodding you with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
And Liliana looking at your new form.
As
How
you
different
guys
is she? How different does she look?
So, she probably would have like pink scales. I'll do an update art soon.
Dragonborn?
And then, dragon traits.
Okay,
I see you have
Liliana.
Liliana,
have
research
the, way of the
intensifies.
dragon.
Liliana goes into attack stance.
Rook readies his great axe upon seeing this and approaches as well.
Whoa. Calm down, you bloodthirsty man, people. Jeez.
Wow.
What have you
I
done
look
with
at
Miss
her.
Rose?
I put out my sword, like, to guard Rose so they stop being crazy for 5 seconds.
Well, shows to how quickly y'all will turn on me.
Are you okay, Rose?
I'm fine. I've just been blessed by a deity.
Ah, well,
Which
the
deity?
scales suit you.
At that,
Atlas.
Liliana will calm down her stance.
Wait. Wait, does that mean that this crystal sends everybody to Atlas?
I think it's specific ones. I'm
Not
sure
to Atlas,
if,
no.
Rook will look to Liliana.
What did Atlas tell you, Jasper?
I didn't speak to Atlas. Who's Atlas?
he
Wait.
is a deity of travel.
So who did
Neat.
you
Does she
speak
have
to?
a stack of papers?
You do.
She
Didn't see anything.
puts them in her bag.
Can I insight that? Because
Yeah.
when
So
when Jasper
insight
said that
against
before, when Jasper
perception.
said that before, she believed him, but now she doesn't believe him because Rose also spoke to Atlas.
Insight.
Insight. I got yeah, I believe everything he says.
Okay.
Rose will move her hair and show them her horns. I have dragon horns now, apparently, too.
Rook will
They would be
lower his
popping out.
axe.
Nice.
Not
You might want to
demon,
get some
I
piercings
promise.
for your horns. And I show her my little horn piercings
Oh my God,
in
demons
between the
again.
moss.
I read about demons in my school books. It
He's
says
not
that
a demon.
I'm not a demon.
I see.
Dragonborn at best.
Oh no, you have to be born from a dragon to be dragonborn.
Liliana will like relax now and understand that this is the same old Rose.
I'll put my sword away because they're done being bloodthirsty. Hopefully.
He says everything will grow within time. She turns around and flaps her itty bitty baby wings.
Rook will
Wings.
poke at them.
Oh.
Oh wow, they're real. So
Yeah.
you can fly?
Probably not while they're this small.
Have
But
you
with
tried?
time.
Here, try right now.
I can try right now. She goes to the ledge of the thing. I'm not gonna jump off too high places. Okay.
That's the rock itself isn't highlighting.
Oh.
It's literally.
Alright, she climbs on top of the rock. Nothing happens when she touches it again, right?
Oh boy. You touch it and you start to feel an out of body experience again. But you're immediately shunted back into your body.
Okay. Okay. She gets off the rock. I'm not getting
Weren't
back
we
on that
supposed
rock.
to do something?
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
we have to
I'll
hurry
try-
as well.
Have we wasted like 3 hours in a cave?
I will try flying when I can.
Can I
We
fly? Good
we
question.
do-
Can I
do it.
fly?
we
No.
are
Okay.
we are in a rush, and Liliana is gonna check her satchel of documents, see if there's anything back. Has she received any response to her final last report?
You did. You receive
What is going on with Jasper?
You got a message from you get a message from Roven. And one of the things that is sent is a potion with the ingredients on it, and you also see like scribbles of like dosage of each of the ingredients. And he goes, "I think I've found something that can easily and that can help your aid of what you're looking to do."
Liliana is basically kind of kneeling down, looking at it, examining the potion, and she'll understand immediately what this is. She'll look very satisfied and kind of even give the potion a little kiss.
Oh, it's just an ingredient. It's just a piece
You're
of paper with the
freaking
ingredients on it.
weird. Jasper's just like looking at this weird child. Ugh. I thought my brother was weird.
Roko,
You know
pull
what
on
my
an
brother
arm in
did?
front of
You know what
Jasper.
my brother did? He put a crystal in his chest. It turned out to be a very powerful crystal and then got infected with wild magic.
Roko hold out his arm to keep Jasper from going in front. Why don't you
No, I'm
let
not
me
even
lead?
aggressive. I'm not even being aggressive. I'm just talking to her.
No, I know. I'm saying, why don't you let me lead? Like, walk in front.
No, I'm a ranger. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this business for a long time.
Well, you haven't seen shit so far, so I think it's my turn.
You're saying I got a 12
Just let
perception.
him lead.
I need this.
There are plenty of worlds. and
From
we
what
always
I
go to a
have
new world,
also
and you always say,
learned,
I
you're
need this.
we also don't know where you're going.
It's called instinct. Dragon instinct will be a part of you now too.
Mm.
Gonna be
Rook will just
exciting.
facepalm and keep walking.
Riley goes over to Rose and asks,
What did you talk to with Atlas about? Like,
Oh, you have to go to the wilds.
what the fuck is wilds?
It's a place. Apparently, your particular talents are needed there. Whatever that meant.
Maybe that's a date with him then. Okay.
Mm.
You guys are walk through to the light, and as you walk through, and the light kind of flashes in your eyes. You guys are now in.
Well, what the fuck? Whoa.
Oh,
Shower.
we are back.
Mm.
It seems it
This
was a
isn't
full
right.
circle of portals after all.
Was
I
it the
opened the
portal
door.
in the other room?
Hmm?
I guess,
It's
is
the
this
magician.
normal? None of you seem surprised.
This is the Mage's
Well,
Tower.
are you
It is
going back
where
in
we
the
came
portal?
from.
yes.
Magician.
Oh my gosh.
Where is Peepo?
Oh,
Who is Peepo?
Oh,
My
goblin.
little goblin friend.
Okay.
We have
And
two.
Yes, where's Peepa too?
People, what's going on here?
Peepo and Peepa are our goblin friends.
They're going
What's
to
so
get
special?
married.
Oh, are they dating?
They will be.
No, well, maybe.
There will be.
Jasper
destined
looks
to.
at them. Can I insight that? What are they doing? You're muted.
As you mention them, you see or you hear like tapping footsteps as something comes down the stairs, and you see them like hand in hand running down, running around the corner,
Ooh.
and they kind of stop and they look at you, but look at you all, and kind of you see people like slightly like grab his and like tighten his grip, and then let go, and then he runs over to Rose.
Do we all see that?
Yeah.
Mm.
It happens about right here.
She like lays her hand on his head and pats it and goes, "I guess y'all made quite an acquaintance while we were gone."
I feel like they had to. There wasn't really anything else they could do.
Well, I'm glad y'all are becoming good friends.
Rook is just smiling from ear to ear.
Magician, your portal was useless. It did not bring us anything
Are you not?
to stop the portal.
Rose checks over the goblins to assure that they are safe.
I mean, looks at me, looks at Clario. Maybe we were the thing that you were supposed to find. I don't know.
Ruckle
Look, we need to find something
Or
much
Cookie.
cooler than that.
So
Where
brought
they-
the demon.
Y'all
So-
are a very concerning party. I'm
Point at
starting to get
Cookie.
doubts that you're good guys.
Give it
Okay,
time.
we're doubting it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to have two goblins have a baby, get married.
Cookie's going to float outside
Kind of creepy.
No,
and look up.
that's not the plan.
And
The
you
plan
see,
is
and
to give
if
glory
you go
to a
outside,
race
you will
that's,
also look up. And if you look up, you will see the
The plan is to breed goblins until they have a goblin empire.
I see
Yep.
Cookie looking outside and I'll follow her.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow as well.
As
Okay.
you look up and you look into the sky, the portal seems to be open slightly more than it was the first time.
That's not
See,
good.
we were
Rook will
wasting
point at it
time.
with his axe.
The portal
We
isn't
need to
closing
go there
itself.
now.
Where?
The portal.
We
Where?
can't
Do what?
exactly go to. We can't exactly go to the demon world.
Yes,
That's
you
not-
can. You've
Why
never
not?
gone to the. You've never gone to hell.
That's not
Look,
exactly
look
going to
at
help us
Jasper.
in a situation.
Is
We need
it-
to close the portal.
Is that going to
Yeah, you
close
can
it?
always do it
Oh
from the
my
inside.
god! I should have asked Alice.
You can't just go. They have to close the portal. They'll just keep coming unless they close it.
Yes,
Well,
we
yeah,
have
that's
to
what
Yeah.
I'm
Go
saying.
there and
but have you
convince
thought
them not
about
to
going
come.
into hell to close the portal
Oh.
from there?
True.
But
true.
we have to get back out.
No, you don't.
Self-sacrifice, a noble
I'm-
cause.
Exactly.
not going
Plus, don't you have fancy gods that you can pray to that will help you out?
I'm pretty sure there's another way we can go about this.
We could use the
Why
we could use the crystals to teleport back. I have a link to somebody else on the outside.
Right, Peepo and Peepa have the crystals.
That is true as well. We could go in, try to close the portal from within, and then use the crystals to come back.
Who are you, by the way?
That's Johnny Depp.
He looks at you and gives a smile, and
You're very tall.
I'm also very wise.
Yes, I can tell because you take up 2 map spaces.
What are map spaces?
Don't worry about it. When you've been around for as long as I have, you get used to these things.
He
I'm
looks
Jasper Longfield, protector of the Feywild, child of Eric's, breaker of blades,
Maybe
etc.,
you should-
etc.
Do you always have to introduce all our names like that?
Yes.
Just tell everyone who we are.
Well, me, I don't tell them who you are because
Yes.
it's up to you.
Clario, I turn into a bear.
Yep, she does. I can turn into a dragon sometimes.
interesting. And he,
Meanwhile, Riley and Yona in that portal.
Riley,
Yona's
suffer.
outside.
Yona's outside. It's just you, bud.
Yona's outside. Oh, it's just me then. Okay.
It seems like the
bye-bye.
portal is getting bigger, so perhaps the faster solution would be indeed to go inside.
Mm.
is, and the magician looks at Jasper and goes, "Nice to make your acquaintance. Name's the magician."
Just
And-
the magician.
Yes, and he puts his hand out to you.
Okay, I put my hand out too.
Okay. He goes to shake your hand, but as you go to shake, you feel something slimy in your hand.
Hmm.
As something starts, as you look down and you see his fingers look like they've turned a bit, and
Okay.
you see what looks to be like tentacles as they wrap around your hand, and he goes,
I wink.
"It's nice to see you."
I wink knowingly. Yeah, it's nice to see you as well.
Do I see the wink?
Roll perception.
Fun. I'm gonna try and hide that. You
Oh,
fool,
wow.
I'm a fey being. Well, that's interesting. What do you think about this whole portal nonsense? Do we go back for that one or otherwise? They don't know what they're doing.
All I can do is give you clairvoyance on where to go.
Mm-hmm.
The best place. He looks at you two, and then looks out the door at the rest of them and says, "Is going straight to hell in the first place."
I told them, but they wouldn't listen to me.
I was listening. I want to go.
The door is closed. You shush.
No, his door's open. It was because that's why
Okay,
he.
shit.
Don't tell
Yeah,
him the
somebody's
truth.
standing in it. I mean,
He
He's a
Well,
good
fine.
one. Don't tell him to shush.
I just point my hand out and I'm like, see? I point to the magician who's totally not the magician, but anyways.
He looks at you and says, "There's a place down south, off the beaten path.
Oh.
A place
Hell
called
is usually down south, yes.
the Sangolin ruins."
Hmm.
Well, I
Okay.
say that I'm not really one to want to go to hell.
We've done it before.
And if you guys want to make a perception check to see if you heard that, you can. Since he's not far enough away, he's not hiding it, but merely just range. So, okay. Okay, so you three are able to hear what he said about the going to hell and the mines, the ruins.
well, I think our path is settled then. Let's all go to hell.
I think
Hi.
Rook just wants to go and kill demons in hell.
Damn right
He reminds me of this one guy I knew. His name was Doom's Heir.
I could benefit from a
Doomsayer.
trip there too,
Yeah,
knowing
Doom's
that we can
Heir.
come back.
He was a nice guy.
Where
Good
is
old
Riley?
Heir. Oh,
Riley,
the possible changeling just jumped through a hole.
Rocco
I will
looked
go-
to Liliana. What was that?
I could benefit. My research could benefit from whatever grows in hell. They have rare herbs, or obviously
wow.
the demon parts as well.
Rocco
You didn't want to go there
nodded,
before, but now
looked
that,
to Yana.
that was
Perhaps we
suggested
should
by
go
me.
to. I recommend we go to a neighboring town, get some supplies before we go to hell.
Rocco looked to Yona. What do you think?
I mean, sounds like there might actually be any worthy adversaries there. Might as well go and kill him, right?
Rocco Put a hand on Yona's shoulder.
Jasper just face palms.
Come on, power and glory. Dead demons everywhere. Are you in?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm the one that suggested it, so I was always in.
Well, we know
I mean,
he's in.
We have to grab the little girl. Where did she go?
She went back into the portal.
Fine, I'll go get her.
I'll
Yes,
go with
please.
you. Let's go fetch the child.
We will wait here. Miss Cookie, why are you still here?
You
Do you want me
literally
to-
told her to join
here?
you.
So do we have to go through the portal to find Riley to bring her back? Look, there she is. There she is. Riley.
You did you go through the portal or did you just go? portal?
I ran through the portal. I said that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
In we go.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Perhaps, Jasper, we should do some more research before we jump right into a portal to hell.
Huh.
Oh boy.
You don't have to be there. I just was moving all this out of the way.
The whole world is shaking.
But like you guys are like 5 minutes behind me, right? Because I was entering the portal 5 minutes ago.
Probably.
Yeah.
And it's only...
I gotta make
No,
make dinner / lunch for tomorrow. That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
So Riley, you appear on you're on the other side. What are you doing?
Do I see Talika and Callaway there?
You see them in the cave.
Riley's still a little bit intimidated by those, so she will, as she's alone, think it's the best course of action to look like Talika, because that way Talika will not intimidate her. That's her
Wow.
logic. Don't
Wow.
question it.
Whoa.
So Riley will look like
Oh,
Talika
okay.
now. That's
Okay.
yeah, okay. So Riley-ka is going to enter the cave.
Hello?
Oh god.
All right.
This is beautiful.
Callaway turns around and goes, why is there two of you?
Why was Callaway alone with Talika? What were they doing in this cave?
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Why were they
Oh
there?
boy, they are beyond hope.
Talika, this Talika looks at Callaway and goes, "Whatever shall you mean?" And then whips around and goes, "Why are there two of me?" She walks over to herself. You look very authentic. What exactly is your purpose here?
Riley-ka will circle Talika and said, "You look very authentic. What exactly is your purpose here?"
I like your gumption. I'm flattered. Whatever this magic this is not wasted. And she's going to turn towards this the area and towards the bridge and start walking towards it.
Riley-ka is going to follow her and just say, "Well, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. Will you agree?"
It is. As you get to this area, waiting for a music change, but
Hold on, DM's assistant loading.
A DM loading, please wait. There we go.
so
Oh, we're here.
this is just setting up for when you guys do get here.
Oh wait, did everybody come?
No.
Just you guys.
Well,
Yeah, just you three, as far as I know, unless Yona came.
No, just two.
No, Rook and
I was
Rose.
staying with Cookie.
Yeah, I was staying behind as well.
Yeah, Liliana shouldn't be here, right? I think.
Mhm.
Correct.
Maybe I'm wrong.
All right, that's good.
Here comes the music change.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
As Talika gets to this ledge here, you see her start to say something, and as she does, Riley, you immediately look down look down as she stops. You kind of see her like lurch a bit as you see something jut out from through her chest, and you see her body kind of start to like do a death shake as it starts to like convulse a bit and then falls to the ground. And since you're looking that way, you can see step out from the corners of the
You have to
map.
fight that on your own, Riley.
You see a demon pop up, and he's staring directly at you as you watch as Talika draws her last breath as her soul leaves this world.
Wow.
Oh,
Damn.
Teleka, you grew a lot since I've last saw me, you, maybe. But since we last seen each other, you've grown a lot. I must say, I'm very impressed.
Are you saying that to Suvalex?
Yeah. Like Riley's not going to fight that. Just at
You
least
know when
not
Rose
if she.
and Rook needs to come in and take it down.
You see Suvalex as it looks at you, and you see as you look at its hand as it flicks flicks something on it, and its size starts to grow.
Wow, you're a lot taller now. Did anyone ever tell you that you're very good looking?
God damn.
And you see him start to walk towards slowly.
What is that donkey from Shrek?
Do I like see if he's
Reference.
like planning anything to do to me? Like I'm slowly backing off with every like step.
Not that you can tell fully, but you can see like his with his facial structure, you can see that he's very done with waiting, and he once he gets to Talika, he's going to pick up the spear with her on it and ready it to throw.
Throw it towards me, right? Just to clarify.
just
Just to clarify.
Yes, just to clarify. And as he starts to, yes, Rook and Rose, you kind of, as you guys had finished up your conversation of going to hell, you're like, we gotta go find Riley. And so you guys go through the portal. Rook, you hear from
Christian
outside.
mute. Sorry,
I'm
Christian.
here.
Oh no, she's saying for Christy to mute because of the mics and stuff. But you hear a thud on the ground, and then you hear footsteps as something starts to get closer and closer. As you look in and you see Talika, and then another Talika with a spear through her, and Suvalex with his one horn missing. As he's looking in y'all's direction.
Rook will immediately see this demon that he recognizes quite well and go straight into rage and dash right at him.
Oh no.
Rose
Guard.
follows.
Oh no.
Okay.
What happened?
I was going to do something before
roll
that. Rook.
initiative.
No, Rook. Would you do that?
So we do need some battle music. Okay.
This demon needs to die.
I was going to charm that demon.
Rook
You can
doesn't
still
really
try
care.
to.
Yeah, I know, but I was going to charm the demon, and then Rook could have stabbed it easily.
You can still attempt to do that. It's going to
Yeah.
swing at
It's
you
harder
as
now.
you get closer.
Oh, okay. No initiative? All right.
Not yet. Once he's going to as you start to come closer, he's going to react to your to you.
Oh, yeah.
By-
Attack of opportunity. Full dash at him.
He's going to sling his the spear that he has, and Talika's just going to limply fly off of the spear, and her body is going to go flying towards you. So
Okay. So, Dex.
you're gonna roll a dex, but I'm rolling this just to.
That hits.
And so you take 8 bludgeoning damage as this body slams into you.
I did rage, so I'm resistant. All right.
So you can. So I think it's just halved, right?
While
Yes.
that is happening, and before we roll initiative, can Riley is just going to ask Calloway if he's are you also secretly a demon?
He kind of turns to you for a second because, what kind of question is that?
I don't know. I just seen that demon come out of the other me, you know? Like,
Rose looks at the one Talika that's talking.
Well, Jasper and Claria are just standing out there
Um,
with the other people. What do you think
what?
they're doing?
How do
Do you
we
think
know
we should
you're not a
just
demon?
leave these crazies behind? We'll
I
probably
mean,
run into them
possibly. I
later.
don't know.
I mean, like, let's be real. Why would 2 Telekas be demons? That doesn't make sense.
I'm an insight Talika.
All right.
11.
I'm gonna counter that with a persuasion check because I'm not deceiving her. Which is a 15, so I persuade.
Okay. Okay. Have you seen a girl? The girl that was with us before, Riley.
Who was Riley again?
The short brown hair girl that was with us.
Oh no.
Or is
Oh no. must have missed her, or maybe she didn't enter the cave. I don't know. But I've
Not
never.
possible. The portal leads right here. So you
But
must be lying. What did you do with her?
I was. I don't.
Kill this
I don't
woman.
know.
Kill her.
I don't know. I was busy talking with myself until myself turned into a demon. That is.
Rose readies her whip.
Do it. Kill her.
I'm or like Rylika is going to cast Calm Emotion
On who?
on everybody.
Okay.
Does it work on a demon, I wonder?
How does that?
It's
Can
the,
you
the
link
DC,
it,
I
or
guess.
The DC is charisma saving throw. It's DC 15.
Yeah. So everyone who's all right. So
Well, I mean, I'm enraged, so I have to roll. And I guess you're gonna drop me out of rage with it.
Wow. Wow. Rose is still like, Rook, I think this girl here did something with Riley.
Rook is, he's completely focused on Subilex. I mean,
that's fair.
he's not
like,
raging, but he doesn't give a
by
shit
the way,
what's going on behind him.
by the way, that spell works like Rosé was hostile, or like yeah, she was ready to attack. She was hostile towards Rylika, so that spell made her indifferent about her. So
But
Rosé wouldn't
Riley's
give a
not
shit.
here.
Right? Yeah, not Riley. You know what I mean. I'm talking out of character. She doesn't give a shit about Rylika right now.
Okay. I guess she'll turn her attention back to the demon. And then,
Yeah. In a very calm way. Oh, there's a demon, you know? Who cares? Let's look at the demon instead.
right.
Suvilex, after
Silverlex is also pretty chill right now. We're all pretty chill.
Yeah, after throwing Talika's body at Rook, he kind of you see him kind of shake his head a bit, and he looks at you all and says, "I'm still not ready yet."
Well, I am.
He looks at you and he looks at your resolve.
I'm here for your other horn.
Then shall we have at it?
No, let's just leave. And then Rook will suddenly turn heel and just run the hell away. Come on, let's run!
But we don't know where Riley is.
Who cares? Let's leave.
I agree with this weird man.
I
don't know really.
I can't leave Riley at all.
Oh no!
It's okay.
Rose?
She's better off dead anyway.
No, but I literally told my deity I'd protect her.
Rylika is going to turn to Rosé and say, like, as I said, I've seen nobody here in this cave area. The portal may lead to the cave entrance, but it doesn't lead directly into the cave room where I was. It's entirely possible that Riley just went into the opposite direction, where we are going right now. It's a 50-50 chance.
DM, was there an opposite direction?
Well, the portal that was in here led to the crystal room, which then led back to the closet in the wizard's tower. So it is a full loop.
So the portal leads to here. And was there another direction from the portal?
No, like the question is if there's like a portal to the cave entrance, can one decide to just not go into the cave entrance but in the other direction from the portal out?
You could.
Yeah.
So what you would see if you did that is you go to the cave entrance and you see if you look to your right, you see a lake with a wizard's tower in the middle of it.
She goes to the lake. She has to find Riley.
Rook will follow.
Oh boy.
One day. Well, I think we should just go.
Talika
We'll
will not
catch up, right?
Talika will not
Oh, we
follow.
scout ahead,
Yeah,
and
we'll
the
catch up.
group likely has other things they need to do.
No, I'm bored.
So we travel, we gather intel,
Uh-oh.
we do what we do best.
I'm gonna spit up acid far away from everyone else. It's been that kind of day.
Alright, just don't damage the forest too much. I don't want to deal with the plants.
Liliana raises an eyebrow. Wonders if she can collect some of this sample.
I spit up acid that burns in a 30-foot cone, and 30-foot cone just sprays out on the ground. You know.
Making notes.
Sometimes I have to do that.
So you see what? You see the cave entrance wasn't too far away from where you guys had seen the fishing dock. And as both of you reach the area, you see an odd figure at the dock, just standing there.
Okay. I'm following Rose's lead.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
As you see,
Rose sees this person,
and
she runs up to her. Excuse me, have you seen a small child? Well, I guess she's not a small child, but small enough.
She looks at you and goes, No, I haven't. Are you looking for someone in particular?
We're looking for a girl named Riley. She has brown hair. She's very short.
You immediately see this person put their hand on their face in their hand, and just go, "Oh, not again."
You know her?
Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Vice Principal Braish of the Malouin Adventure.
There she is again.
Of the Malouin?
Oh, so you go to her school?
I'm the Vice Principal.
Vice Principal. You work at her school.
Yes.
You essentially. She jumped through a portal and she went missing, and I know we're trying to find her.
Just another Tuesday.
Well, these things tend to.
Wait a minute! I'm so stupid!
What?
Rose just, it dawns on her. And she's like, wait a minute, I've been doing this all wrong. And she touches the stone on her thigh to bring Riley to her. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, there's gotta be a...
And as you do, well, actually, before that, Riley, you feel something pull you. Do you? And are you willing to let it take you?
Depends. Did I have time to change back or not?
Pulling your normal self and your Yeah.
If it's the normal stuff, then yeah, I'm willing.
Okay.
And like but like the what was Callaway's right next to me. I will just say a goodbye hastily,
Okay.
and then I
As you
will be pulled.
as you guys say goodbye to him, you kind of just feel this feeling of something trying to pull you away, and then once you give in to it, you are pulled to Rose's side as she as Brace kind of goes, see, as I said, things tend to work out as soon as
Rose, her arms are crossed, and she's like towering over Riley. Don't do that again.
Uh, what exactly? I just heard that we were going through a portal, and I was just
Not
eager.
that portal. You don't just run off without us knowing. Something could happen.
Rook
Right.
just shakes his head and
It's,
taps the.
it's fine. It's fine. If anything happened, I would have Atlas there to protect me.
Rook just
Yes.
taps the stone on his forehead and teleports back to the wizard tower and the rest of the group.
Rose does the same. But this time she's holding on to Riley, so she doesn't leave. She looks at the lady and goes, thank you, and sorry to have
As they're
interrupted whatever you're
teleporting,
doing.
hey, Vice Principal Brash, shouldn't what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at and like just teleports away?
Okay. As you see her as you go to say that, you see your vice principal standing near the lake when something juts out of the water. Looks like something pink like a tongue juts out and wraps around her and pulls her into the water as you teleport away.
Wow.
She was always a little bit too horny for me. Well, you mumbles.
That was just Riley who saw that, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean,
Okay.
As you guys are shut back here.
That was
All
just
right,
another.
We're here. We're
that
here.
was just another one
Riley,
of Brace's
Rose's
tongue
pulling her by the hand.
tentacle.
We are castaway.
Well, yeah, you're just spacing a little bit.
We've been walking a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, they started adventuring without us.
Well, at least
We
Jasper and
we started
Lydia
scouting
did.
ahead. We started scouting ahead because you guys were
That's
gone
fine.
for like an hour.
Ah,
The
Yona,
Are you
where is
back?
everybody?
We are back.
Yona is arguing with the magician about the powers that are within the dagger. She's basically trying to get the dagger identified.
he looks at the dagger for a brief moment, kind of worried for a second as he looks at it. He's very careful with it not to cut himself, and he goes, "It's a powerful weapon you have there. Please be careful with it."
Does it do what I heard it does? It's supposed to be able to slay creatures such as the one we brought with us through the portal.
He looks at it again. He goes, "Yes. It's it's also dangerous against just either demons or angels. With that, please don't just go around stabbing people. I would."
Why? What other kind of hidden properties does this weapon have?
Well, it can kill devgals outright, but what makes up a devgal is a demon and an angel, and those can get killed as well. So, though it is a good weapon to have if you're trying to kill demons or stave off evil or fallen angels, it's still a dangerous weapon in and of itself, and thus I heed to be careful with it.
Ah, good thing I know how to wield a weapon. Point the sticky end towards the enemy. Alright, so thank you, magician. It seems like we're off to hell, so this would be useful.
Just go.
It will.
yes, it would be useful. Stays away from the weapon.
Um, and Liliana, as you're standing there, you get a new message in your documentation bag.
I check it immediately.
Um, there's a message from Roven that says slight hiccup, but
That just says it.
but
Ugh, onward to
I
the
will say
unknown.
the Rovamar problem shouldn't be much of an issue. We've heard someone's gotten reins on him.
Ah, good news finally.
Up to Riley and grabs her hand. Where do you think you're going? She drags her back. I'm gonna get a leash for you if you don't stop.
Ubu.
All right.
Perhaps a good idea.
So as you guys y'all are heading towards the lake to get across to go to Sanguine Mine or Sanguine Ruins.
Is that where the portal is? Isn't it above here?
The portal that portal is a portal that is a broken portal, albeit still fixable by time and by over time growing and refixing itself. You were told by the magician there is a there is a doorway into hell.
Got it.
In the Sanguine ruins.
Sanguine.
The penguin ruins. Okay, I got it.
Yes.
King.
Let's go.
And as you guys are walk to the lake, you look across and you look over, and you see something splashing and bubbling in the water.
Oh, I know that.
And as you see the water start to forcefully shake and stuff, you see, for those of you who don't know who she is you see Vice Principal Braish has been flung in the air, and out of the water, you see what could only be described as a frog, a giant frog creature with tentacles.
Nice.
And
multiple
eyes.
I get this reference.
On the ground in front of you guys, and like not in front of you, but like on the coast, and you see Braish and it fighting as after a split second, you see some ruins form around them, and they're both pulled through a portal. And
I get that reference.
As you see the portal close, you hear something underneath the water shift and shake.
I ready my axe, eyeballing whatever's in the water. Prepare yourselves.
That's not our problem. We're supposed to go to hell. The
But it
portal's
looks
not
like
in the
it's
water.
coming for us.
I do recognize.
Not in the water, though.
Do I recognize the vice principal?
Yes, because you know her from living in Malowin and working there, occasionally visiting there. So yes.
Ah, this is Vice Principal Braish, very capable. I'm sure she has it under control.
It seemed like she was having fun.
Yeah, that's just one of her weird kinks, you know? Like,
not our issue. Let's go and continue our job.
She thinks the students don't notice her tentacle play.
That's where you're wrong, by the way. Anything that has to do with the kingdom actually affects me.
Well then, by all means, fight the thing in the water. We have to go to a portal for hell, though.
We'll go ahead. They can deal with the portal now.
Did you say we saw ruins in that portal?
No.
He mentioned something about ruins.
I know exactly what he's
Oh.
talking about because that's a reference to one of our old
Don't
campaigns.
meta.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Uh,
I'm not
The-
metaing. I remember what he said.
no, he was. And what the magician was saying was, because you guys had mentioned trying to go through the portal, which was the one above you guys, and the magician was saying, in order to close it, there's a way to.
No,
if
I
you
mean,
go to hell.
when Brash and the tentacle monster were fighting, you said there
Mhm.
were some ruins. Like, did I hear that wrong?
Oh, runes, like
Oh,
you know
ruins.
how.
Oh,
Okay,
runes.
sorry.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
heard ruins. No, just checking.
No,
I did
just
too.
double checking.
Sorry.
That's
No,
okay.
you're good. Runes like a something circle around
Okay,
them.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more
Uh,
sense.
So as that happened, they got pulled through, and then there was rumbling in the ground.
Well, they aren't here
Something in the
now.
water, right?
Yes. You see, as let me switch over to my thing so that I can see this. You see from the water, something starts to squirm its way out of the water on the other side of the lake.
Okay.
Observing?
The other side,
Definitely
not our
observing.
problem.
I agree, but what is it?
Probably something dangerous.
Are we sure we should just let it go?
In which
Yes, it's
direction
not
is
our
it
problem.
headed?
There are adventurers out there.
All right.
It's heading
Let's
south.
go to hell.
South, as in towards
That's where we're
Malwyn?
going. Boom, there you go.
Okay.
South is in towards Cornyn, which then heads towards it's south west east. Which way is left? What's that direction?
West.
West.
West. Okay, it's heading to southwest.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure if it's a good idea to bring the half demon, half angel to hell.
He's half demon. She'll be fine.
She goes, what? Why can't I go?
We'll be slaughtering your kinds.
They're
Both
not
of
my
your
kind.
kinds, I guess.
I
By the
think
way, I was noting that out of character, if I was said that in character, I would strain my voice.
okay. No, that's fair.
So I was wondering if she has an issue with us killing demons in front of her.
I was wondering if like being in like a demon escape, if that affects her somehow.
Not that you can. Well, she hasn't. Not that you haven't been. You've been there with her or anything like that. But she hasn't shown any discourse towards wanting to go with you guys. So
Mm. By the way, is
Not
Yona
this
still
picture.
behind the portal?
yeah, right next to you.
Huh,
There's
I
another
think I
name, Yona. Look at the portal.
Yeah.
Oh what?
Oh, look. There's another
oh
one
my
of me,
God.
too. Wow.
Oh
I'm
my
in
Oh
the
wow!
portal.
Hi guys.
Oh no!
One day.
Oh.
It's weird.
One day.
Sorry, that was when you guys had gone behind the portal. I had placed your pieces behind the portal.
Oh.
Leave
was
the
hoping to have a-
goblins. They are not going to survive.
Rooks talking to each other will be.
I mean, it could have happened with Riley when she was shunted back to the tavern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
missed opportunity.
but
Oh,
so you guys are going to be trekking to the
South.
ruins.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
the nearest town, wasn't it?
The nearest town
Um,
and then straight to the portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
nearest town would be Cornyn, which is
Cornyn.
the town below. I believe right below it, right below
Okay.
the
Yeah. Because it would be best. We don't know how long we're going to be in hell, so we should probably
Right.
stockpile on rations and stuff like that.
Cornon is closest, yes? We should
I
go there.
believe so.
I
Yes.
follow your lead. I am not sure.
Rose looks at Peepa and Peepo. I don't think going to hell is a safe place for you.
They look at you for a second and they go, I'd hate to say this. I know Peepo kind of looks at you and goes, I hate to say this, but when that shaking happens in the water, the man that was in there disappeared.
Ah, yep. No need to worry though. I think it's fine. He does that.
Who's that? The magician?
Perhaps Peepo looks at Rose looks at Peepo. Perhaps you'd like to take Peepa back to the castle and show her around.
I can.
Goodness, this is creepy.
You know you're very much welcome and safe there.
He sits there for a second, looks at the crystal and the blue crystal that he has, and he's going to grab Peepa's hand and hold it, and you all hear him mutter the name Roven, as he is shunted to Malowin, as they're shunted to Malowin.
A wise decision.
I agree. It wouldn't be safe for them.
Well, they don't have a crystal there. They have to have a connection to a person. Yeah. No, they use the blue crystal. Yeah. No, because
I was just questioning things. That's okay.
So.
All right,
My lord
so
will look after them, I'm sure.
They'll be safe. Peepo, he can quite handle himself around a sword.
And as you guys start to head off towards the horizon of the lake, I'm going to end the session there.
Yay!
Wahoo! When are you guys next playing? Because I might be able to make that session.
I think it's
the first.
The first.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, I thought you were doing
nobody
it.
has
Oh yeah,
typed the
because
session.
you're gone during the third and fourth.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
We're
Hold on.
traveling on the third.
Let me cross-reference.
Our
Actually,
next session-
Bug, can you do that first? Just double checking now, because he hasn't responded yet.
The first?
Yeah, it's a Thursday.
By the way,
Thursday.
Atlas,
It's
just
a
some notes.
Thursday,
Yeah.
yeah.
It should be fine, I think.
Okay. If not, then we won't be having another session for a couple of weeks.
I can make the first as well. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Atlas, just some notes, okay? If you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Like it was a very good D&D session. I enjoyed it a lot, but I missed the part where the Eldritch Demon Soccer Pros joined the party along the way and helped them fight the evil cow Billie Eilish.
Don't worry.
That
There's
happening.
a reason. There's a reason she's black and white, by the way.
Yeah, because she's probably,
Oh no!
And
But
you named her Cookie, which is goes great with what?
Oh
Milk?
no! Oh, no!
Oh dear
Um,
God.
No, Jasper's gonna keep that Cthulhu conversation to himself. And just a question,
even gonna tell
DM. Is the
me?
magician
Got
a
it.
piece of Cthulhu?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Keep
why
his-
Jasper was like, okay, gotcha,
Man.
keep your secrets, old man. He's gonna tell Clario later, but he needs time to process all this craziness. He's like, okay, he's gonna check meeting Cthulhu off the old god list, because he's met a few. He's like, okay, met Bahamut, met freaking Moonweaver, yeah, Titania, yeah, of course.
So
Cthulhu,
when's your
we'll put that on the
next
list.
session?
The first.
The first.
As of right
The
now, the
first.
next session is the first.
And then
and
Darkstar's the next day after.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And then the next session after that won't be until like the 17th, because that's the 7th.
Exactly.
But
so
Alrighty.
we have the reunion tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah!
Where
Rhyme
Starting
on
at 10:30
Sunday.
EST.
10:30 EST
Different
tomorrow.
time. Yep, 10:30 EST. Hopefully there's at least 4 people, because I need at least 4 people to start it. If not,
There
we'll just
will
be
be.
sitting here.
I think
we'll
there
be
will be.
sitting here awkwardly and just be like, "Oh, it's
I
Florida
will
D&D
fight to be
monster."
awake for it.
Please.
And then
Well, Because and I'll
then
explain it to
Sunday.
chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say
I guess I'll
Sunday
stop
we
talking.
have Rhyme at 5 o'clock
EST.
PM EST.
We have that one in the
And
panel
then-
Wait.
below in your local
Wait,
time
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Oh, oh.
letting. I'm just, I figured we should announce everything.
Yeah,
let
yeah, yeah.
people know what's coming up.
At the end. Yeah, at the end of each stream. I remind people what's next.
And tomorrow, the order of events. Fate's Fortune is already did their inn stuff because they're group 1. They get a lot more freedom, so they got to meet people in the inn already. So timeline-wise, an hour later,
It's okay.
the
Nakro,
dandelions show up.
Nakro, we
and
can talk
then-
about this first thing on the stream tomorrow. Stop spoiling for tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, this is just basic.
No! We're gonna
It's
run through
literally
that.
just.
We're gonna run through that
It's not
tomorrow.
a spoiler. No, it's not.
I just
I'm not
think
gonna
that's
talk
not
about
the
it
right
tomorrow.
time.
You gotta
Okay, I
recap
guess you just
tomorrow.
don't want me to talk.
For everyone
So-
who's getting ready to watch, a refresher.
Walks away,
Okay.
doesn't
Oh.
talk anymore.
Walk of shame.
You'll be fine. Go. It's okay. Just go sulk a bit. I'm kidding.
I told
Um,
you, we can only handle so much sodium.
All right, thank you for
Yeah.
watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for the reunion, which is going to be super awesome. You'll have to come and find out for yourself. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye.
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 Bye.